It's at this point I decide that this is Yellow Flash's face and real name.
As far as I'm concerned, I don't want anything from your store because of what you guys put me. I drive fucking down here for this nonsense.
I'm sorry.
When you were very short with me on the phone, by the way.
I'll be honest with you. If I was in your shoes, yeah, I'll be pissed too. I'm gonna be honest.
Listen to me. When I called you, when you called me, you were extremely short with me. I couldn't even get a word in. I'm never gonna cancel the order like that. I was like.
We have to talk about the Birdman. Who here has seen the Birdman coverage? We did it a couple of days ago, going over his like Angry Joe crash out thing. Not Angry Joe specifically, but like he did the same thing with the yellow flash picture and tried to epically lay own someone with a picture of them being fat. And it was actually just some dude's fan that they were blasting the image out over. And he's like, well, actually, sir, I sourced Reddit. That's how I knew it was really you. That's like a normal, well-adjusted way to respond to online hate anyway, obviously, right? So the Birdman has had a very similar controversy to others that we've covered. I didn't immediately jump on this one because I didn't know if it was going to be more of the same, right? Investigate the Discord server, not 18 plus, bad shit happening in it. I'm like, all right, this seems very Nuxtaku coded, or maybe it'll be a nothing burger. Either way, I'll wait and see how it goes before I decide to cover it. So apparently this ends with somebody saying age is just a number and I have to cover it. That's kind of just the rule. So anyways, Harmful Opinions did 2 videos on the matter, one going over the initial allegations, and one going over the rest. So let's take a look at it right now.
As for tipping me off there might be something to look for, as well as providing me access to the server and an archive of the server. Hello, Birdman.
So that would be the guy.
Not familiar with me, but I am
Dude, hello, Birdman.
Unfortunate.
Birdman is like, there's something mentally wrong with that guy, right? I feel like he's not operating with all of his faculties. Would I be incorrect to stake that claim? Because, dude, I'm sorry. This shit is not fucking normal, bro. Like, this is some... Dude, he's literally just going and going and going endlessly. And it's all cringe. It's all, like, peak boomer cringe. Like, there's gotta be something wrong on a molecular level, I imagine.
Growing more and more familiar with you. And I would have asked you about this first, but you already have me blocked on Twitter, so I imagine you don't want me to.
I got blocked today because I asked him if he was mentally ill, which, again, feel free to block me. I block plenty of people, but I'm gonna take that as a yes.
Contact you. I believe that everyone makes mistakes, and especially with the passage of time, people can learn and grow. However, if we look at that like a little time...
Wait, I'm actually totally off on this. Is this not the first video of the saga? Oh no, that is really it. He is a minor Discord moderator. I thought this was going to be like minors in the server.
The space for growth. If someone defends past mistakes or...
Nowadays, I think that, like, realistically, the best possible solution... is that all these servers should be 18 plus. I checked mine. Mine wasn't even 8. I thought mine was 18 plus since like I fucking made it. And I looked at my own rules. I was like, oh, well, whoops. So it's 18 plus as of whenever the fuck we updated the rules. If everything was 18 plus in the commentary community, we could have completely skipped Aiden projects, which would have been a net positive for the space.
Perhaps things that weren't actually mistakes, and especially if they lie about those past mistakes, in my eyes, that timer sort of resets, goes back to 0. Future Nightmares made a video or 2 about the Birdman, and one of them covers something that was going on in his Discord server. I'm going to be honest, it was kind of a mid-attack. But Birdman, you like fighting games. In Tekken, what happens when you try to duck a mid-attack? In defending himself against Future...
Is Birdman, like, instead of Street Fighter, is his DSP thing Tekken? Is that his thing? Because this guy's kind of got, like, Rage Cow energy. Maybe not Lolcow, but Rage Cow energy.
Nightmares claims that Birdman has told an insane lie. Well, to be fair, he said a lot of stuff that's true, but
pause. Sorry. The quartering is shouting out the Focusrite, Scarlet, whatever the fuck. This thing sucks. I'm telling you right now, the quartering is retarded. If you buy an XLR microphone and you plug it into the cheapest piece of shit you could find on any YouTube video ever, and you think it actually makes your audio quality sound good, it just doesn't. You have to buy an actual mixer, or even the Elgato one is better than this. Every YouTuber's like, I bought the Joe Rogan mic, and then I bought the shittiest thing I could possibly connect it to. It sounds terrible. Don't buy that. Sorry.
The most important parts are lies. And the things he said that are true mean he must know he's lying. Let's go over it real quick. All
right, so we're getting immediately Discord drama. He's a liar. Let's find out. harmful opinions. And I like harmful opinions because I think that when he gets shit wrong, he acknowledges what he did, and he just like corrects the record and moves forward. And that's like a quality that nobody else has ever, to be honest.
He's talking about his Discord server and its start.
As you can see, when I announced the server, I got 10 likes, and that was about the same amount of people who initially joined that server.
Yep, sure, he'd go on to promote it in various videos, but especially at first.
Okay, hold on. Time out. I am missing something here. I have to go back. We're going to watch the other half of the stupid video that he made. So, because clearly he's responding to it, so I need to open with that. I guess he's responding to KinoFlex or Wargaming Dad. That's odd. I got the order of events wrong. My bad. Th3Birdman. So we're going right back to the video we were covering last time, which means I clearly should have just watched it to
started
begin
insulting
with.
me viciously on Twitter.
Unironically, I get Quantum TV vibes from Birdman.
Series I created to
Socio-cow
poke
energy.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think that's wrong, if we're being honest. Let me grab this. We're going off the reservation on this
series
one.
I created.
So this is the video we looked at last time. The first half of the video is talking about the Angry Joe stuff, and it's like really oddly defensive. This video is tonally weird, if that makes sense. He's just it's like Sensitive Society's post. He's responding to something that he probably didn't have to respond to, and he's talking about it like a weird hyper serious manner to the point where it gets like really embarrassing. But the second half of the video I haven't seen yet, and it's about the Discord server.
To weaponize empathy against anyone sharing an image of a man that kinda looks like him. Now, on to the second thing you may have heard floating around about me. Some real losers are attempting to spread a claim about the safety
So the guy's name is Just Your Nightmare, according to my chat.
of my Discord server. More specifically, that it's unsafe for minors. Now, this one makes me laugh because of how ridiculous it is, but I'll try to be at least half serious. Ever since I started the exposing...
Like, everything that he says sounds like there's layers of, like... There's, like, molecular damage to his brain.
Griff series...
You could hear it in the way that he talks.
To be at least half serious. Ever since I started the Exposing the Griff series, I've had these smaller, unknown creators taking shots at me in their futile attempt at making a name for themselves.
I think I've seen this already. If that is the case, and this person is really small, and it really doesn't matter to you, then you just don't have to make the video, man. If your argument is true, the story is not big enough for it to matter anyway. If your arguments are true, you've done nothing wrong to begin with. Who do you have to prove it to? If nobody is talking about something that you did not do because some loser lied about you, like you're implying, there's no reason to talk about it.
DeOrio, commentator of the year, the best commentator of the year.
I've even dunked on a few of them, but they have been restless in their attempt at finding...
Why do Drinker and Mauler have the weirdest A-logs of all time? Well, I haven't really spent any time with Critical Drinker off stream, but I think it's because Mauler is just like a normal person. And I think that people like this don't enjoy that. They don't like that. Everyone needs an ulterior motive because all of these guys have ulterior motives. You can't just talk about movies you like. You have to be trying to expose the culture war or something. And if you're not with us, then you're against us. So I think that creates a lot of enemies. In YouTube drama, some people have to just play the game. And the people who are playing the game, you either have to embrace or ignore. In movie content, I imagine much is the same. It's a bunch of guys who really love movies and a bunch of guys who really hate minorities or something, or love fucking gender something. There are people who want to talk about media, and there are people who want to talk about politics but don't know enough about politics, so they talk about politics in Superman movies. That's what the movie related, the Smash JTs of the world. I'm sorry, I think that guy thinks I like him. I don't really care for him, but like the Smash JTs of the world who aren't intelligent enough to discuss politics do it through Halo, because that's what he's comfortable doing. That guy's not like a media analyst. That guy's a loser who uses fucking hobbies to
DeOrio,
grift
commentator
off
of the year, the best commentator of the year.
By the way, all of us in our 8-poly relationship enjoys our live streams. We watch you on
Thank
the
you.
big screen on the TV room while we cook dinner and so on, and then watch the rest when we are all done. So we all say hi and thanks. BTW leg.
Thank you.
a gotcha on me, so much so that they've taken to invading all of my social media platforms and spying and waiting for a slip-up. And they think they found one this time. I created my Discord in December of 2018. I didn't really know what it was. It was something people had been asking me to create for a while, and I just sort of relented as I saw it as another way to engage with my audience, which in 2018 was tiny, by the way.
This is like, why does he... This is a villain monologue, right? If he wants to sound innocent, like he's done nothing wrong, why is he talking about it like... If you put the right music behind this, it sounds like MCU-style dialogue.
As you can see, when I announced the server, I got 10 likes, and that was about the same amount.
Like, this sounds like it was made for me to play Reigns of Castamere behind it.
My point is, at the point in which I created the server, I was a tiny creator with a tiny audience, but we were somewhat close-knit, being a smaller community. Back then, I basically knew everyone in my server, as these were the hardcore fans I'd gained up to that point.
And again, this is something that people contest being true.
These were people I spoke to all the time on my channel and on Twitter, some of whom were my actual real-life friends. Needless to say, these people were all adults, and they all knew me and what I was about.
Again, that's the kind of claim that you want to make if you're absolutely definitively sure that's true, because there are people autistic enough to check you on it. The easiest way to not get into YouTube drama is just to tell the truth. If you tell the truth and you're a reasonable human being, people will support you. People will come back to your channel. If you play 52,000 ways to lie and you get lost in your own ego and you start acting out in absurd, funny ways, you're financially ruined. And these guys just don't understand that. And you know what? Honestly, there are times in my YouTube career that I have like wild regrets at like ego maxing and shit like that. People to this day say I have like a huge, gigantic ego. But like, I don't know. I think you need to step away. I think that's what you need to do. If you're like this guy and you're in the trenches all day on Twitter fighting every single person, and you've obviously got like a self-inflated sense of worth, you just need to do other shit. On days that you're not making content, you should just do something else. You should get hobbies. You should have like in-person like relations with people. It sounds fairly simple, but I do think that like balance. I was forced to balance my life differently, streaming every other day, and I actually think streaming more has given me more time to get away from the internet and do human being normal things.
At that time, I was just becoming known for my everything wrong with.
Or get a job. Yeah, getting a job is good, but I don't know if the Birdman needs a job. Isn't his viewership okay? Yeah, he's doing fine. I don't know. I wouldn't necessarily march this guy down to the unemployment office. He's not really destitute.
With CinemaSins series, a comedy series I created to poke fun at one of my favorite YouTube channels, CinemaSins. In those videos, I routinely make...
Dude, POV every single movie YouTuber in 2010, not 2010, that's too early, 2016.
Everything Wrong with CinemaSins series, a comedy series I created to poke fun at one of my favorite YouTube channels.
Dude, I like how he's like he's saying I created as if this was like a genre-defining series. Every single YouTube channel did this. This was all of their content for a significant amount of time.
I was about.
Jay did it better, yes.
At that time, I was just becoming known for my Everything Wrong with CinemaSins series, a comedy series I created to poke fun at one of my favorite YouTube channels, CinemaSins. In those videos, I routinely make blue jokes. I'm famous for never featuring the number 69 in those videos.
Dude, this guy is he's like a villain. You guys don't know this, but I'm actually famous for never using the number 69 in my CinemaSins exposed videos. What are we doing here? What is this? Why did you say this? Why is this in the video? What the fuck, bro? You guys might not know. Dude, it's that picture where the guys are dancing at the party. It's like they don't know that I skip the number 69 every time it comes up in my CinemaSins counter.
Blue jokes. I'm famous for never featuring the number 69 in those videos and instead
Nicholas,
some form of sexual innuendo. My point is,
thank you to Rip Dove Studios for your support.
I regularly make sexual jokes in my videos, lampooning CinemaSins' penchant for blue or sexual humor.
Chat, you guys don't understand this. He actually lampooned the biggest fucking meme in movie community history, guys. He literally beat the shit out of the lowest common denominator. It made him famous.
The series is to do to CinemaSins what they do to movies, after all.
Nobody's ever done this. Nobody would ever go on to do this again. It was extremely unique to do it.
So, this is something I became known for. Now, I said all of that to say...
How did I not watch? I turned this off. Why did you guys let me turn this off last time?
4 days after I created...
4 days!
...my server, the chatters and I were...
What the fuck is that, bro? What the fuck is that, dude? Why is Ice Cube driving with a lolicon? Why is this on my screen? What is that?
...talking about anime. A chatter makes a wink wink nudge nudge joke that anime porn is the best anime genre, to which I responded that this chatter's #1 bookmark is Hentai Haven.
What?
There's a bit of missing context in this conversation.
Dude, why does he deliver that term in that way?
One bookmark is Hentai Haven.
This is not... Dude, this guy he's explaining it right now like he's telling the principal what happened. Like, that's what this is. Dude, he's telling the principal what happened, and he's, like, extremely cocky about it.
There's a bit of missing context in this conversation. A user who isn't a part of the server in...
Dude, I just finished a work meeting. I've arrived at a weird time.
So there's this creature named Nicholas DeOrio. He has this segment called the Ultimate Rape
That's because you're just a
Why
traveler.
does he always say he's known for stuff none of us have ever heard of?
Did I say traveler? I meant tourist. You're a tourist. You're a fucking Birdman. I thought this
Nicholas
guy, like...
DeOrio streamed about this last night, and after watching Nick's stream, I'm kind of fucking black-pilled on this shit.
Didn't this guy used to play
Good
COD with
afternoon,
Hutch?
Mr. Oreo. Will there ever be more episodes with Vega and Mr. Bird? Also, can you say your classic line using the voice of that French weirdo?
Potentially right now, but not at the moment. Wait, no. Potentially in the future, but not right now. Can you say your classic line? You are a product of your environment. Thank you so much. Bo Black's his boyfriend for that one.
More basic...
Yeah, I lost my train. Oh, yeah. Didn't the Birdman used to play video games with, like, Woody's gamer tag? I thought he played, like, Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3.
Nicholas DeOrio
Am I
streamed about this
wrong?
last night, and after watching Nick's stream, I'm kind of fucking black-pilled on this shit.
...waits that anime sucks and that they don't like it for a silly reason.
I think there's 2 Birdmans. Yeah, there's the one that, like, groomed Lil Wayne, and then there's the one that played Call of Duty with Hutch. There's 3 Birdmans?
More basically...
Okay, to be clear, I don't know if groomed is the right word. That not in, like, the sexual... Well, maybe in the sexual way. I don't know. I don't know what the hell happened with Birdman.
He insinuates that anime sucks and that they don't like it for a silly reason. I don't remember the exact wording they used, and I'm assuming they got banned by one of my mods because all of their comments are deleted, but their response prompted me to post 2 messages, the first of which is me stating that there's anime for everyone, and to circle back to the earlier joke I made about Hentai Haven. This is what prompted an abject moron to claim my server is unsafe for minors.
Now, obviously, people took issue with this, and we'll take a look at it in a second as to why this is inaccurate or accurate.
A joke I made about Hentai Haven back in 2019. The stupidity of this nonsense makes my ass itch.
Then why did you respond? Why would you introduce this to your audience if you have done nothing wrong and there's no evidence against you, and the only people talking about it are as irrelevant as you claim?
I've noticed
Then why?
that ever since the Exposing the Grift videos, people have forgotten that I cut my teeth on YouTube telling jokes.
Ah, dude, I'm so... I told you I have a thing with cringe that, like, I, like, recoil and it makes me feel uneasy.
Jokes exactly like this one. Hell, I made the same joke this year in my K-pop Demon Hunters video.
These K-pop manslaughterers will now leave this ungodly...
Does he still make CinemaSins parody videos? Like, going after... Like, in the Lord's year of 2026, he's still doing this?
missile of a plane to kill whomever it decides to land on.
They're K-pop Demon Hunters, not J-pop Airplane Landers. The latter didn't get a wide release, as there are only 2 episodes on Hentai Haven.
This is why my...
I don't know, man. I think I would just rather watch CinemaSins. I think I would just rather do it at that point than like this hyper fucking redacted. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think I can consume that content, man.
Discord is unsafe for minors because I told a joke about anime 7 years ago to 15 to 20 adults. And finally, the third thing, easily the stupidest one. In 2021, I uploaded a video to my channel of me dealing with an extremely rude manager of a Domino's pizza location.
I'm sorry. What? This is a fucking joke. These people aren't real. This is like, somebody fucking created this avatar and bought, like, there's no way. There's no way that's an actual line in the video. We're gonna do the Domino's Pizza meltdown allegations?
I'm not going to play the entire 14-minute video here, but the long and short of it is that I'd received an email from a Domino's Pizza about some expiring points I had.
This is fucking fake. No, no. This guy did not find out that he, what? No.
Decided to use those points, which earned me a free pizza.
Can we watch that? Can we watch that? Can we watch that?
Pizza, and the location that was set to deliver the pizza to me basically decided they didn't want to deliver a free pizza. This resulted in the manager lying to me over the span of 2 phone calls, canceling my order for no reason that could be articulated to me.
Chat, can somebody find that? Like right now. Like right now, please.
And verbal abuse from this person on the second phone call. So
I think we could actually diagnose him if we had that.
I decided to drive.
It's unlisted. Somebody has to have this link.
Down to the location and confront the manager about his behavior. The entire
dude, this is actually, he's the Karen. He's the Karen. He got into a fight over a free pizza that it was going to be delivered to his house. So he drove all the way to the establishment to yell at the person in real life. He's the Karen.
Encounter of which I recorded. Upon meeting me, the manager
there's a delivery minimum?
Completely changes his tone, lies about who called me on the phone even though I recognized his fucking voice, and basically tries to bullshit me because he definitely did not expect me to.
Did you just wait? No, he doesn't. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. You're lying. You're lying. You're lying. This guy has an IQ test score pinned on his Twitter from the year 2024 to tell everybody that he has a 141 IQ. That is a very high IQ. I am just, this person shouldn't breed. I don't really know what to do with that.
Actually come down there. I gave this guy a piece of my mind.
He's famous for it? I thought he was famous for his very unique show, The Cinema Sin, dude. I thought he was famous for the color blue, or the way that he never uses the number 69.
And I don't even try to hide my frustration with him. Again, I recorded the entire interaction from the moment I got.
Dude, this guy operated with a Domino's Pizza employee the way a minority would record a police officer at a traffic stop, and then uploaded it to YouTube, much the same. Like, what is happening right now?
Out of my car, and the moment I went back to my car, and I posted this on my channel and on Twitter. Domino's saw the video.
Domino's addressed the allegations.
Sent me a DM and rectified the situation, which apparently went well enough that
Dude, I've got the evidence of the Domino's. Dude, the Domino's Pizza saw that you were like some YouTuber who was going to send a bunch of hate to them, and they just immediately reached out to get you to leave them alone.
Deleted the original tweet. I don't really remember all the details as this was 5 fucking years ago. The funniest claim these idiots made about this situation, though, is that the guy at Domino's was a teenager. That was a grown-ass man, nearly bigger than me, and was the fucking manager of the location. He literally says that in the video.
You said your name is... Yes. And you're the manager at this location?
Dude, where is this? Where is, I will stop the entire stream. Where the fuck is this video?
Here in... You are? Correct. Okay, cool.
Are you starting to notice a pattern here, dear viewer?
I'm noticing something. There is something that I am noticing here. Something is happening.
That these morons are digging into my past to find a gotcha, but all they...
Sir, I don't even care about you. I don't want to ruin you or anything like that. I just want to see you scream at like a Domino's pizza. And oh my god, I found it. It's on Preserve Tube. Oh my god, Yellow Flash tweeted it out. I don't even like that guy, but once again, I will be thanking him.
Nicholas, the GOAT.
Oh,
Thank
brother.
$5,
Birdman
my man.
finally loses his cool.
Okay. Bit of drama for you. So long story short, I try to order a
Bro, his glasses look like they're going to run through Huey Campbell's girlfriend.
pizza from Domino's. I had some friggin' free points or whatever, and it allowed me to get a free pizza that I tried to order from a local store. And basically they didn't want to give me a free pizza. And yeah.
Dude, there's no way he's like, all right, this is an easy video for me today.
You know, you'll see in the rest of this video here.
Nicholas, the GOAT. Thank you for the $5, my
Thank
man.
you.
Word of warning, I'm a little bit irate. I'm normal.
Dude, he's got to give a preemptive warning that he's unhinged. Dude, look at this. This guy did $13. Free thin pizza with a dipping cup. Dude, you forgot the dipping sticks or whatever.
Shows up and they call a number, and the number that's on the account for this one is the wrong number.
Is this the first time he's ever left his house? Is this a new frontier for him?
So they return back to their store, which I totally understand. That kind of thing happens. I call in because my pizza hasn't arrived, from my perspective, for almost an hour. So I'm like, okay, what's going on? They said, oh, well, we tried to call a number. And
I miss old YouTube, man. Dude, this is insane.
I was like, oh.
I know there's something about a Discord server that I really need to care about, but this is unfortunately the most important thing in my life right now.
Okay, let me look at the order. And I look at
and if you're saying it's not, you're lying.
The order, and the phone number on the order is wrong. Okay, the phone number is incorrect. So I'm like, all right, cool. Here's my phone number.
Could you imagine if this was like Joey's World Tour, fucking screaming about like his Taco Bell order, like spitting fucking cheese all over his window?
I'm the guy. The person I speak to, and let me show you.
He's shaking. He's literally shaking. Look at the camera. He's shaking in his car, recording his dashboard.
Correct. So I'm like, all right, cool. Here's my phone number.
Like, that's insane.
I'm the guy. The person
How could you see Boogie posting this? Actually, no. This is a Francis
Nicholas, the GOAT. I appreciate that.
This is like a Francis skit, but real.
Speak to it.
Damn it! They fucked up my meal! They fucked up my fucking meal! It's my fucking chicken! It's my chicken! I want my chicken! Where's my chicken? They fucked up my chicken!
It's a Francis video.
Nick just started insulting me viciously on Twitter.
The guy gives Yandere Dev vibes mixed with DSP rants.
Let me show you. I have the phone record right here. He told me, get this, that he called the number.
This guy's showing. What the fuck?
Someone with my exact name answered the phone. Someone with my...
Dude, the guy answered, I am the Birdman on YouTube. I am known for never using the number 69 in my CinemaSins rip-off parody videos. I have amassed over 300,000 subscribers and 0 sexual partners.
Exact name answered the phone and then told them that it was a mistake, that I didn't order a pizza. And then they just canceled my order. That's what he told me on the phone when we were talking for this 5 minutes. So I says, that sounds like BS. It sounds like you guys just...
Dude, who has the time, who's ordering pizza to be delivered to their house, to get in the car, drive to the place, and Karen out like this? Like, who actually... Dude, if I'm ordering food, it's because I'm fucking busy. Like, dude, this guy was just lazy, bro.
Didn't want to deliver a free pizza to me because I had the points, and you don't want to deliver a free pizza. I mean, I could get that. Like, it would be cool if you were honest about it. But he says, no, I have no reason to lie. I spoke to somebody with your exact name,
and they told me that.
Was this originally not blurred? Because I don't know what was his plan here. Obviously, he planned to show this.
He calls me and says, "We have to cancel your order," and I'm like, "Okay, why?"
I was expecting this to start in the Domino's pizza, but he willingly made a video of him seething about pizza in his car in the middle of the day. Like, he uploaded this. Holy fuck, bro.
Hey, no reason. We just have to cancel your order like that. And I'm like, but I just spoke to you on the phone. The guy with the exact same voice.
Why does he have two phones? Oh, to be fair, I have two phones as well. I have, like, the internet people phone where I can talk to internet people, and then I have the phone that you fuckers are not getting.
Told me you didn't speak to me.
I have the I don't want to change my number ever again phone.
You spoke to someone else. So, Domino's, I'm fucking here right now.
Dude, oh god. Dude, to hear the remainder of the audio that he was smart enough to cut out.
Speak to me, you spoke to someone else. So, Domino's, I'm fucking here right now.
Dude, please release the Snyder cut of this. I need to see the Ayer cut of this guy ranting about Domino's as he's getting out of the car like a Giga Chad, bro. This is like horror cow material. This is what I was expecting. I think there's something about a Discord in this drama.
No, I need to speak to a manager.
He said the thing. He said the thing. Oh no. Oh no, he said the thing. I actually need to speak to your manager. No. I'm here for a real reason.
No, I need to speak.
Dude, if I don't get my pizza, I ain't fucking leaving.
Nicholas DeOrio. Hey, I actually think you're a pretty funny guy. Are you gonna get your manager?
Yes.
You're the manager?
Yes.
Did I talk to you on the phone?
No.
Dude, why are they stepping outside? Dude, the manager fucking knows, bro. Yo, dude, why are they stepping outside? Dude, are they gonna fight immediately?
Somebody told me that you spoke to them on the phone.
Who else is here? Who else answers the phone here?
Everyone answers the phone. What's your question?
So is the minor that they're talking about like a kid from the actual team? And it's not the I don't know. I just don't know why any of this matters. I don't really care about the actual reason we're talking about this. I am more interested in the interaction than all of the lore around it.
Spoke to you on the phone. No, you spoke to me once when I called.
What's the name of the guy? Keemstar Orbiter, Nick DeOrio.
I spoke to you on the phone.
Mr.
No,
Oreo.
no. I spoke to you once, but that wasn't it.
Why would you cancel my order?
Because we tried to deliver your order once, and then we called the number that you provided on the online order. And somebody answered that phone.
This is art. He says that he is the manager. This is art outright stating that they called the other number. This will be important later. The side text that he's chosen to add here is great, because it reminds me of when Angry Joe was explaining his debate with fucking Jason Schreier, or whatever his name is, the dude from the Video Game Awards. Like, he has to add additional text to make himself sound less fucking crazy.
Number, and then they said that in order, so we brought back the order, and then we called back to the store, and I guess you're...
See, this is...
He's saying that he called the number he provided. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe... Even then, what if they called the wrong number by mistake? Does that warrant this?
Call Jewels in, my dude. Okay. You're making shit up here.
No,
stop. Let me talk. Sure. Okay? Because when I called...
Dude, this guy is so used to being, like, famous CinemaSins YouTuber who never uses the number 69. Like, it's just so bizarre why he thinks he can talk to a complete stranger like this over fucking $12.
I spoke to someone.
Yeah.
They had my real number at that time. Then you just said somebody...
Like, I'm sorry, bro. The retail employee at Domino's might have made a mistake. It might not have been personal.
Tried to call me again, and they got the wrong number again. Yeah. But then you called my correct number to tell me my order was canceled. How is that even possible?
Okay, let me explain to you. The thing was that when you placed the order online, it was a different number, and then when you
I explained that when I called in.
And then when you call it in, the caller ID showed up another number, and then that was your address. So the number.
And you explain that? Wait, is he telling the truth? Did he really put? Wait, did he put the wrong number in on the order? And then called in to tell what the... Wait, whoa, go back.
Got the wrong number again, But then you called my correct number to tell me my order was canceled. How was that even possible?
Okay, let me explain to you. The thing was that when you placed the order online, it was a different number, and then when you
I explained that when I called
and then
in.
when you call it in,
Oh man, dude.
he showed up another number, and then that was your address.
I'm sorry. Like, if this was my store, I'd just have this guy trespass 2 sentences in, just get him out of here. Yeah, I mean, you don't pay, you're right, you don't pay your employees enough to deal with retards like this at work.
So the number that you put online with the number that you called from were completely different. And we were calling the number that you placed the order.
No. See, when I called to correct that, I told them that I had to. This is my number.
Dude, I just think that no person who's coming in to argue over a free or $12 pizza is like mentally stable. If you're driving to a location to yell at a manager over a $12 pizza, I think that you're like deranged, and I don't really know what you're capable of.
He told me he spoke to someone with my exact name, which is a bullshit, bold-faced lie. Who did I speak to on the phone?
Yeah,
who did I speak to?
I don't know. He already left.
He already left.
Yeah.
Come on, dude.
I don't know, or he already left. Which is it, bro? Dude,
what's the name?
He's
of
not
the,
gonna
the
let you
guy
talk to
from
him.
Keemstar Orbiter, Nick Oreo, Mr. Oreo.
It's the fucking
I have
Family
a
Guy
Focusrite
skin
but
again.
have been looking to upgrade. What would you recommend?
I think the easiest lateral upgrade to that, if you don't want to get an entire setup like Augie has, is just the Elgato one. The Elgato one removes your need for a mix amp. Not a mix amp, a cloud lifter. It's strong enough without a cloud lifter, and I think it sounds better. But, I digress. Dude, I just want to talk to him. I just want to talk to him. I just want to talk to him. No, I just want to talk to him.
No, he already left because I came in at 1, and then that's when he told me what happened, and I was like, okay, that's fine.
So your guys' shifts end at 1 o'clock is what you're saying?
Yeah, for him specifically this day, yes.
So from what time do you guys open?
We open at 9.
You open at 9 and someone leaves at 1.
Correct.
That's what.
Dude, he's debating the hours of employment for the employee that they're not gonna let the irate weirdo in the front door talk to.
You're telling me.
I cannot believe that Domino's has done this.
What is your?
It's cool that this guy's like kept his cool the whole time. It's not like a fucking baller fight.
My name is Art.
Your name is Art?
Art. A-R-T, yes.
And you're the manager here?
Yes,
okay. I just want...
I like how he added the Art thing earlier as if he's like some prime level detective, but the guy just straight up gives him the name 2 minutes later.
I just want to let you know, this is going up on Twitter. I'm posting all this...
Oh, no, bro! Just so you know, I will be posting this video on Twitter, and you're gonna be in a lot of trouble. I'm a very famous YouTuber. Oh, no, bro. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. This is like subhuman, wretched behavior. It's great. I love it, bro. Inject it into my veins.
And you're the manager here? Okay. I just want to let you know, this is going up on Twitter. I'm posting all this on Twitter.
Dude, the Critical Drinker is like fucking industry contacts talking about all these movies and stuff, and the Birdman is fighting over $12 pizza in the Domino's parking lot, standing into the door, looking around to try to find an employee to argue with. I mean, it's just that simple, man. I don't know.
You're gonna get in trouble because you're lying to me right now. That's what you're doing.
Post also the verbal abuse that we're doing on the phone as well?
I have not.
It's not even like, dude, usually when YouTubers have crash outs like this, it's like a fan has recorded like one of many encounters, but this one was he's so confident he posted it himself.
Use anyone.
Okay, I will listen to the phone.
Oh, so hold on. How would you even know? How would you even know there was verbal abuse if I spoke to you? If I never spoke to you?
Because he told me, and I'm not sure what was.
So you're lying to me right now.
He told me there was verbal abuse, so you're lying.
Nobody has abused anyone. The only thing I've ever said was, it sounds like BS. Those are my exact words.
Yeah, okay. Then maybe he told a different story. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go and listen to the phone call, and I'm going to listen to that person, and then we'll figure a situation out.
Bro, I want Art to drop the full phone call. I want to hear what this guy sounded like over $12 pizza on the phone. Did he go full low tier god on this delivery guy?
I'm not saying you're BSing. I'm not saying I'm BSing. I'm not saying.
He's so measured. This is so irrational, and he's handling this like a champion.
Yes. What we were just trying to do was try to deliver that order with the phone number that was provided on the app.
My dude,
doesn't Domino's offer like a all-time thing where if you like you just get like a free buy one get one free pizza coupon or something? Isn't that like just an always active thing?
He told you everything that was going on. he would have told you I called in with the correct number. There would have been no reason for you to have your driver call in the wrong number. So what are you even talking about? Why are you lying to me? That's all I'm asking.
Dude, when somebody calls you pathetic on social media, just reminder, like, one day you'll just be opening Twitter or opening YouTube and there'll be a video of them Karening out over a Domino's pizza delivery.
So yeah, we're just gonna, if you like to, whoever can cancel order.
Like, if you ever feel insufficient or feel like that you're just a little too shut in, just watch videos like this. It could be way worse. You could be way worse.
The food is gonna go back to, the frequency is gonna go back to your account.
Where's the food?
This is like drunk Randy Marsh.
I thought this was Domino's Pizza. I thought the customer's always right.
Oh, it's already passed away.
You trust it. Okay, because on the phone, I don't care what you're telling me right now. When I called you, you told me that the food would be here cold.
No, that's not me.
What did you say to this?
You spoke to me once.
I spoke to who?
You spoke to me once, not twice.
At this point, he realizes I've been recording our interaction. His demeanor completely shifts and becomes more
Nick
timid,
just started insulting me
apologetic, and
viciously on
antsy.
Twitter.
He literally hasn't been aggressive with you at all. What are you talking about? It's obvious he was the guy I was speaking to on the phone both times. He is literally not aggressive at all in this clip whatsoever. And by the way, yeah, we already saw this. He explicitly told him he's recording and it's going on Twitter. That had already happened. That happened like moments ago.
No, that's not gonna happen. That's not gonna fucking happen. What you're gonna do is you're gonna stop lying. You're gonna tell me what's going on here.
Dude, all I said was, it's a bit of bullshit. Immediately, it's like, that's not gonna fucking happen, okay?
And you said that you're the manager.
I was promised this pizza 3,000 years ago!
At Garden Grove.
I was ignored because I'm
cool, whatever. I got the whole thing. Because you're sitting here bullshitting me. This is the dude that's bullshitting.
Oh, and now he did the Karen thing where he puts the camera square into man's face. He didn't know it was COVID season, bro.
That's fine.
Yeah, go ahead, run away. Go ahead. Like, you scared? Like, what are you scared of?
Oh, bro. Oh my god. Yo, are you fucking scared, yo? Yo, pussy, you fucking scared? Why you so fucking scared, bro?
If you're not wrong, then why are you running?
I'm trying to give you an explanation, and if you will let me...
I heard your explanation, and it's BS.
I just saw Kef's tweet on Nicholas DeOrio.
Dude, it sounds like he's trying to locate the fucking oldest Anarchy Minecraft Lego collection in Star Wars history right now. This is like the level of pushback Reckless Ben provided to Bricks and minifigures, and this is over a $12 pizza.
Dude, I just asked you for a pizza. You said you had to cancel my order. The pizza was here. You threw it away.
I'm not gonna give you.
So what? Let me explain what I think that you did. Let me explain what I think that you did. I think you didn't want to make it. You didn't want to deliver a free pizza. That's what I think.
No, absolutely not. We do that all the time. I mean, for whatever reason.
So how is it that you sent the driver to my house twice and they canceled it the second time? Why was it canceled?
Because we're trying to be called the number that we provided online.
And he just loops back to like the argument he's been making from the very beginning.
And the number was went to a different person.
Okay, and then you called me, right? You called me.
Yes.
Dude, that's the thing. We are seconds. Is this going to become a race thing in a second? Like, what other Karen cards are we going to pull out here?
The number which that other person did not figure out correctly.
You forgot my diet, Dr. Kelp? How am I supposed to eat this without my drink?
So, answer this question. If you called me on the correct number, why would the
They could have made him another pizza? By principle, they should ban him from the establishment.
Order be canceled. Why?
Nicholas DeOrio. Hey, I actually think you're a pretty funny guy.
Thank you.
Just call that number and say, hey, my driver's downstairs. Come pick up the pizza.
Dude, they took my man's diet Dr. Kelp from him.
That makes all the sense, does it not?
Yeah, it does make sense.
So how did that not happen? How are you a manager and you don't think that way?
Alright, well at this point we can go ahead and remake your pizza.
Dude, they're literally offering to remake his pizza, bro. This is so insane that he posts this. He literally comes in, yells at a guy, and is offered free pizza, and he's like, I've got you by the balls.
Free, you're not gonna have to pay for anything. Just give me free pizza back, and we can go from there. And I apologize for any misinformation that happened with the driver, the person that was here in the morning, and me.
Dude, I saw a video, I'm not going to bore you with it, but I saw a Rolex video like this the other day, going over a boutique that I've actually been inside of, and the guy's like, they had a green rope in the front of the building, in front of the door, and that's when I knew that I was, that this was for rich people, and it was not for me. It was a very uninviting green rope or something. He was like acting like the green rope raped him. It was the most embarrassing shit I've ever seen posted on the internet. They were like, I cannot believe there was a green rope in front of the store.
Dude, as far as I'm concerned,
we serve food here, sir.
I don't want anything from your store because of what you guys put me. I had to drive fucking down here for this nonsense. I'm sorry. When you were very
from the river to the sea, my pizza will be free. Dude, that would be the brick by brick for this. From the river to the sea, my pizza will be free.
Very short with me on the phone, by the way.
I'll be honest with you. If I was in your shoes, yeah, I'll be pissed too.
Listen to me. When I called you, I'm sorry, when you called.
Bro, just take the free pizza. What is wrong with you? Me? How much fucking free time does one person have? How?
You were extremely short with me. I couldn't even get a word in. Never gonna.
Dude, you were short with me. I couldn't. You've been dominating this entire conversation, bro.
Cancel the order like that. I was like, hold on, why? No, we're just gonna cancel the order. You wouldn't even give me an explanation over the phone. You didn't expect me to come down here.
Dude.
Right, that's right. Am I right or wrong?
Well, I mean, you said it was fine, and that was the end of it.
And I can't believe you just tried to back out and say I was abusive over the phone. Excuse me, I couldn't even get a word in.
Dude, he's literally, the guy's not even saying anything, and he keeps repeating that he couldn't get a word in. I couldn't get a word in.
No, I'm not saying towards me. I'm saying what the other person told me. Again, I'm not confirming that. We got to listen to the phone calls. Doesn't mean we'll do anything. That means that we will try to listen to that phone call and try to train on how to handle it better.
Okay.
Customers and get better customers.
And what you said your name is Art.
Yes, Art.
And you're the manager at this location here in Garden Grove. You are.
Dude, you're gonna try to get him fired from his fucking job, bro? Over a $12 pizza. You're gonna take this to YouTube and try to get him fired from his fucking job? I guess we're Team Lowroad over here.
Okay.
Holy
cool.
shit.
I just want that for the record. No, I don't want to.
Look, I gotta be honest. I don't think it's doxing to go and say, like, the guy, he says his name is Art, and he's in a public building being recorded in a public setting. I don't know if I would use the term doxing for this, but it's just really pathetic. I don't know. I don't have to term it to, like, sit here and go, this is really embarrassing. This is not a behavior of a grown man. This is, like, very, very pathetic.
From you, dude. I don't want anything from you guys anymore. After how
I don't want anything from you anymore.
After how unfucking professional you guys have been.
See, for the Rolex guy, it was different. He just bashed the fuck out of the place, and he's like, I'm gonna go to a gray dealer and buy the watch anyway. Like, this guy is like, dude, they treat me like a child. They don't want to sell me anything. They're horrible, terrible people, and I can't wait to wear their logo on my wrist when I pay a scalper fucking 10 grand over list. It's just so pathetic, dude. Like, the retail crybabies are so pathetic.
How ridiculous. I don't care, dude. I don't care. I just wanted to let you know that
that's not a public place. You don't think a Domino's pizzeria is a public place?
I respect what you're saying. Then again, I'm sorry. I'm trying to make a free pizza.
You don't think that there's an expectation that someone could get you on video in a Domino's pizzeria?
I mean, that's all I can really do for you. I mean, I can remake a free pizza. Your free pizza's gonna go back to you.
Okay, I understand that it's considered private property. Do you think that you have any expectation of privacy in a Domino's pizzeria? Like, come on. What are we doing here? His only thing that he can do is ask him to leave and tell him he's not allowed to record, and if he doesn't, then he can have him removed from the premises.
Alright, whatever, dude. Whatever.
I'm not going to say that my rights were violated if somebody films me in a McDonald's.
Again, I was very irate.
Yeah, they can say no cameras, but that's how it works. Dude, I
Give
was
yourself
very
Keffel's
irate.
tweet.
He had to take the glasses off for
Nicholas
this
DeOrio.
one.
Keffels appreciated the show.
Yeah, Art did great.
The free pizza was promised to us 3,000 years ago.
Are you a fan of Domino's? I like the domino that dropped off of Frogan's tweet that led to 2 years of complete anarchy.
I was kind of stumbling over my words. I couldn't really get out exactly what I wanted to say.
Oh, there was a better version of this in his mind.
Because, you know,
He's explaining why his debate performance was bad.
was being very defensive, and it was obvious that he was the guy that I spoke to. It was extremely obvious. He has the same
No rights violated, fully legal, but shitty. Oh god, shitty is an understatement. That is like pathetic loser behavior.
exact voice, the same cadence to his voice. I'm a voice actor. I know voice.
I'm a voice actor. I know that was you. I know that was you on the phone. I do this professionally.
So I know.
Oh my god, this is beyond parody. This is better than I could have imagined. I had a whole segment. This is literally better than anything that's going to be shown.
Who I was speaking to.
What a fucking loser, dude.
I did record a phone call of myself calling the number. Now, the old number was the number that they called is my old phone number. It's my old phone number.
So you're conceding that you gave them the wrong number. So they called your number that you used. The guy who's now has your old number replied that he didn't order a pizza and they canceled the order. And you posted this on Twitter?
Don't have it anymore. I have a new phone. And so I called that old phone number and this is what happened.
You're going to record that guy too? All right, in his defense, I'm going to guess right now that this phone number was never called. The guy's going to say he has no idea what he's talking about. That's my guess.
Hello?
Hi, good afternoon. This is a very weird thing that I'm calling you about.
There's no way that he is going to ask a stranger if you told them that you didn't order a pizza. There is no way that you are this thorough, that you are calling your old phone number to ask its new inhabitant if they denied pizza.
Sir. My name is Anthony. Is your name Anthony, sir?
No.
Okay. Did you
If anyone called me and asked me I would just hang up.
receive a phone call from a Domino's Pizza?
No.
You did not?
No.
Okay, this is what I was expecting.
Okay. The reason I'm calling you is because this phone number is my old phone number, the one that you have currently. And they said that they called this number and spoke to you.
I like how there's obviously a blur here, and he thought this was covering what was up here, and he had to go back and re-blur the entire upper half of the video, and now it's super blurred in the region that he clearly missed. In his rage, you've unfortunately fucking failed to censor it.
And that you have my exact name.
This is crazy for a single pizza. I mean, listen, dude, the grind is real.
I know this sounds ridiculous, but this is exactly what they told
We got a Birdman on a warpath, dude.
me. And I'm trying to figure out what the hell is going on.
What the hell are they talking about?
Exactly.
I don't think he's laughing with you, sir. I don't think he's laughing with the Birdman.
I live in Cedar Rapids, Iowa.
Why would you include his location?
And my name is Dave.
Nick just started insulting me viciously on Twitter.
No! Dude, this guy doesn't even know he's being recorded right now, and he's just like, hi, my name is fucking Fulldox. Why? Why is that in the fucking video?
Like 96 pizzas. Or me.
No worries, man. Thank you so much, David.
You're welcome.
All right. Have a good one.
Dude, what do you think you've accomplished here?
So Domino's, what the hell? Look, I understand that it was raining and maybe they only had one driver and the driver probably didn't want to come to my location or whatnot, or maybe they didn't even want to, honor the free pizza. And look, it's not about...
Dude, they have dishonored my free pizza.
About the free pizza. I have a lot of money. I could buy a fucking pizza if I want.
It's not about money. It's about sending a message.
To
Oh my god, dude, this is deranged. This is fucking deranged.
honor the free pizza. And look, it's not about the free pizza. I have a lot of money. I could buy a fucking pizza.
I asked him why you had anchovies on your mouth, and I said, where's my pizza?
If I wanted to.
So then I put a gun in his mouth.
The point is that I was treated very poorly by that guy that you saw in the video over the phone. So yes, I'm a human being. I got upset myself and I drove down there and confronted him. But at the end of the day, I feel like I was the one in the right.
I'm sure you do. This guy thinks he's life's fucking protagonist. This is so insane. This is so insane. What the fuck is this?
Nick just started insulting me viciously on Twitter.
Dude, what the fuck, bro?
Okay. They screwed me over twice. They lied about it. You have video evidence that David never received that phone call. So
Nicholas
I mean,
DeOrio
come on.
streamed about this last night, and after watching Nick's stream, I'm kind of fucking black-pilled on this shit.
David, I know you're a sophisticated guy. The pizza industry is a mess, David. This is as angry as it gets. It only gets angrier, David.
Like, you heard him say they called a guy. You heard that. They're BSing me. So I just kind of needed to make this video because I felt like venting. I was very, very upset about it, but you know, I'm kind of cool now. So I just thought I'd
Dude, this guy got mad in a phone call regarding a pizza. By the way, you guys hit the goal. Thank you very much. You've earned another goal. Okay. So let's go through the order of events that got us to this moment. He had multiple phone calls with a pizza employee that got him so angry. Instead of de-escalating and just getting a different food item or making something himself, fine. Maybe you're allowed to be mad about it. That's okay. Maybe I don't know what he said to the guy on the phone. We haven't heard it. I'm not going to assume. Right? He gets in his car, drives to the local establishment,
the best commentator of the year.
screams at the guy, demands to speak to whatever employee spoke to him on the phone. Then, instead of cooling off at any point, oh, I forgot, there was the car confrontation where he's explaining to chat what he's about to do in a pre-recorded video. Then he gets home, has some time to sit on it, thinks that he's finally through it, records an entire video talking about it, sits down, edits it, and goes, yes,
Nicholas,
this is something that I would like to upload onto my YouTube channel. There are so many times that this guy could have went, wait, I kind of look really shit here. I kind of look like fucking crazy in this video. And he didn't have to do that. He didn't have to post this. There are like so many off-ramps. What the fuck, bro?
throw that out there. Maybe some of my viewers can laugh at this video, whatnot.
Listen, this is no Jeremy. If his wife went for pizza without him, I would fear that situation.
Can I say something to you, Nick?
Thank you!
I really like you.
I don't think anybody's going for pizza without him. Pizza's an important thing in the Birdman house.
But it would be nice if, you know, Domino's could, I don't know, make this right somehow.
Stoic.
Hebrews! Dude, I have so much money. Domino's needs to make this right. Like, what are we doing here? Why is this real? Holy fuck, dude. Okay. Now we are aware of the context as to how he's... So wait, this is what he's talking about in retaliation now.
Some expiring points I had.
So this is years later when he's forced to address the Domino's Pizzeria allegation.
Can I say something to you, Nick? I really like you.
Why?
Decided to use those points, which earned me a free pizza, and the location that was set to deliver the pizza to me basically decided they didn't want to deliver a free pizza.
So now,
Can I say something to you, Nick?
5 years
really
later, the Birdman has to recount the evidence of why the Domino's Pizzeria was in the wrong.
This resulted in the manager lying to me over the span of 2 phone calls, canceling my order for no reason that could be articulated to me, and verbal abuse from this person on the second phone call. So I decided to...
I mean, at this point, you got to line up that guy against the wall, right? Like, give him an award for his epic...
I'd like to give a big shout out to Nicholas DeOrio.
Drive down to the location and confront the manager about his behavior.
Dude, I had to confront the manager of my local Domino's Pizzeria on his behavior.
Can I say something to you, Nick? I really like
I had to confront
Why?
the manager of my local Domino's Pizzeria on his behavior.
Entire encounter of which I recorded. Upon meeting me, the manager completely changes his tone, lies about who called me on the phone.
Dude, this is the pizza joker. Like, what is happening right now?
Even though I recognized his fucking voice, and basically tries to bullshit me because he definitely did not expect me to actually...
Dude, he is still mad 5 years later about his Karen confrontation in the local McDomino.
Come down.
The McDomino Bell fucking Applebee's fucking Diabito Max.
there. I gave this guy a piece of my mind.
But Nick, he couldn't even get a word in. True.
And I don't even try to hide my frustration with him. Again,
I don't even try to hide my frustration with him is like the nicest possible version of what happened. Also,
recorded the entire...
this is a total random aside, bro. Can we talk about the Sam's Club drop? Is this not fucking insane? Dude, this one has the fucking legs. I think this one has the legs to be graded a 10. I pulled that shit yesterday. I'm fucking lit.
Entire interaction from the moment I got out of my car.
Dude, I'm so glad that I struck out at Sam's Club in the morning because it paid off to get it at night.
And the moment I went back to my car, and I posted this on my channel and on Twitter. Domino saw the video, sent me a DM, and rectified the situation.
Dude,
Nicholas,
Domino's fucking...
the goat. Thank you for the $5.
Rectified it. They rectified it.
Which apparently went well enough that I deleted the original tweet. I don't really remember all the details as this was 5 fucking years ago. The funniest claim these idiots made about this situation, though, is that the guy at Domino's was a teenager. That was a grown-ass man, nearly bigger than me, and was the fucking manager.
So I don't know what they're claiming or what the allegation is. Charitably, I would assume maybe the person on the phone might have been, but no one would have any idea who the actual employee was. That guy did not appear to be a teenager to me, so I would say maybe he's right here.
Of the location.
We haven't watched any of the videos about... This was my research that I needed to do because I didn't pack all the right fucking videos. So we are a bit behind schedule.
He literally says that in the video.
You said your name is...
Yes.
And you're the manager at this location here in...
Is this like a semantic debate? Because this guy obviously, like, his intention was to fucking put them on blast and put pressure on this Domino's location. And one could easily come to the realization that the intention was to get him fired, right? Are we just mincing... So one of the things that I don't like, it's like similar to fifth girling, is when you overextend the word doxing, so people like
Nick
this
just started insulting me viciously on Twitter.
Right? I don't know if they called it doxing. I see stuff like this where it's like, I don't know if doxing is not the right word here, and then they just go on a whole diatribe about how they're actually like, they actually did nothing wrong because they've defeated you with the dictionary.
You are? Okay, cool.
I don't know, it's early speculatory shit. I don't even know the claim yet.
Are you starting to notice a pattern here?
Yeah, you're fucking insane, dude. Like, you're a crazy person. What's wrong with you?
Dear viewer, that these morons are digging into my past to find a gotcha, but all they found was a joke on Discord from 7 years ago and a video I uploaded to my own YouTube channel 5 years ago.
Do you feel fulfilled? Like, when you go to sleep at night, do you, like, get off to the thought of yourself? Or, like, do you, like, hate yourself? Because this is just, like, really, this is really telling.
These are the so-called allegations against me. And some of you were wondering why I wasn't bothering with this stupidity. Well, it's because...
Yeah, that's like all these guys do. He does, like, a series where he digs into people's pasts. There's this, like, can I just say, you get comments like this when you talk about the movie guys. I'd like to address them. You guys just like digging into people's past instead of creating real content. You just like researching and shit-talking people on the internet because you don't have anything to offer the world. Dog, you do the same thing about fucking people who dress up in superhero outfits in media. You guys argue exactly the same about James Gunn's interpretation of fucking Supergirl. Why does that make you any better? I would never stoop so low to talk about people on the internet. You talk about cartoons. Probably jack off to them too, you fucking loser. What's the difference? Oh, I'm actually really sophisticated. I talk about One Piece. Fuck you! Everybody online is talking shit about something. What's the difference if it's a piece of media that you're talking shit about, or if it's the person covering the piece of media? How does that put you on a pedestal? Oh, you're just thriving off of negativity. Your entire genre. Nobody watches the positive videos. That's the whole thing.
Because these are a bunch of nothing burgers that bigots and losers are...
It's the same thing the gaming YouTubers do. They make 50 fucking videos on Halo Studios, but all of a sudden, if you talk about them, it's terrible.
Do you have monkeypox?
Thank you!
No. Did your girlfriend use a strap-on and give you monkeypox?
No. What?
I heard you're into some BDSM shit, so I'm just wondering if that's how you got it. Thank you. Why are you still here?
Hey Nick, just wanted to pop by and show a little love. Been around since the whole God Cult Max era. You're a fantastic creator and your vids
Thank
are always
you!
a blast. It's nice to catch a stream for once leg.
Yeah, I'm not trying to take a dig at like people who cover media. I like covering media. I have a great time doing it. It's just the moral superiority. It's like you're just a hate monger looking for an excuse to like, dude, what are we talking about here? Are you really saying that
Nicholas,
is this
is
what the Birdman does with like Critical Drinker, the way he obsesses over him, morally superior to like a YouTube drama creator making fun of somebody online? I don't think it is, personally.
Trying to spin as something bigger than they are. This is the textbook definition of an ad hominem, that my arguments against their favorite grifters are so fucking
Nick, would you consider opioids? No.
Whoa Nick, there's nothing wrong with getting off to cartoons.
All right.
I get off to the Wiggler every night.
tight that they have to dig in my Discord for 7-year-old jokes to make it seem like we
Dude, 7-year-old joke sounds like a Freudian clip.
talk about sexual things with minors, that I apparently made fun of a cancer patient, that I won a fight against Domino.
It's just it's so unserious. Dude, I won a fight against Domino's. Bro, he was the only participant.
Domino's. Stop wasting my motherfucking time.
This guy's a voice actor, and that was his chosen delivery. Dude, what is this? Why does this person exist? I am a voice actor, you know.
Against Domino's. Stop wasting my motherfucking time.
Stop wasting my motherfucking time. Dude, this is like if I started quoting 50 Cent at the end of my videos, bro. I will fuck you up, boy.
What's the name
Never
of the guy
in your
Keemstar
motherfucking
Orbiter?
life.
Nick Oreo.
I think it's
Mr.
actually an
Oreo.
Van Hugh Jeff Oncock for that slip.
Thank you. Fuck you, bro. Never in your motherfucking life. I'll fuck you up, boy. Never. It's just like internet tough guy meme shit, but he doesn't even deliver it well.
Won a fight against Domino's. Stop wasting my motherfucking time.
It's not the mic drop. The Birdman. The Birdman. Exposing the grift. Ladies and gentlemen, we're dealing with people who have absolutely no life. How do you kill? Which has... Oh my god, dude, stop. Oh boy. Alright, this is an unprecedented intro for the stream. I guess it's considered a title segment. I gotta hit a bathroom break really quickly. I'm gonna leave you with my ding dong.
That's why a lot of trying to convince
Nick,
yourself
would you
of something
consider
too.
opioids?
Somebody going, I mean,
no.
Haven't you and
Stop
Julian
wasting
noticed
his
that if
time.
everything's
He
going
had
wrong
low-wage
for you, then maybe
employees
it's
to
you?
fight.
You know who brought that up to me? The first person who brought that up to me as a concept?
Yes.
Chris.
Yeah, he did.
Because Chris was having that happen to him. And likewise, you're seeing comments from people also going, why does this keep happening to Chris? How do you say it to one person when you don't pick it up on the other one either? Because you're making exception cases, because you have biases for the content that you watch.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're covering a new subject that we haven't talked about in years. We're going to look at Oni Plays right now. And Oni Plays isn't really the star of our show, it's Ding Dong. If you don't know, Ding Dong had a bit of a drama with our old boy Bo Blacks. Because what Ding Dong does, at least what I think that Ding Dong does on his Ding Dong stream, is that Ding Dong goes on and cries about former business associates, former endeavors that he was involved in, former co-workers.
Nicholas
He goes on his
DeOrio.
live
I
stream,
actually think you're a pretty funny
vents
guy.
about it, and then cries when people talk. I already have seen Ding Dong do this, right or wrong, with Game Grumps. I am not surprised that he's now doing this with Oni Plays. But it's so funny. There's so many great clips.
I had to avoid saying the word Oni Plays. You know. And people...
I had to avoid
Nicholas, the goat. Thanks for the $5, my man.
Nicholas, thanks for sucking my balls.
Nick gone.
I can very,
Ring
very,
a bang
I
bang.
can say, Oni Plays ruined my life for many years.
Oni Plays ruined my life for many years. That's Julian. Yeah, the Julian and Ding Dong guy go hand in hand. They're involved in all the drama together.
And this is why I ban people who come in with Oni
This is why I ban. I have tons of clips here of the two of them.
Plays references. Because I automatically expect that they're dangerous.
If people come in my chat and make jokes related to Oni Plays things, I ban them because they are dangerous. It's just so fun. We're gonna get back to this. I'm gonna toss this back here. We'll read about it. But so a tweet by KiwiFarms.net stated former co-host Oni Plays, Ding Dong, VG, and Julian have been streaming almost continuously for a full day after saying that Chris O'Neill and his viewers are probably alt-right Nazis. There's not really a starting point, but this post made me laugh. I realized I was trans when I was physically attacked protesting for Palestine. I've spent years studying this shit. It is not a sufficient way to handle it. I want every fascist out. So we've got a lot of Ding Dong affiliated media that has come from these streaming segments. Here we go. I never sucked any Ding Dongs. Hello. Did you like that? How many people wrote your what when I left the area? When I vacated the premises? Hey, you guys hit the goal while I was peeing?
$5, my man.
Dude, we got a pee goal. Thank you. Holy shit, dude. Holy fuck, dude. Bro, I knew it. I set you guys up. That's what I wanted. That's what I wanted from you.
Nick just started insulting me viciously on Twitter.
Alright, guys. So let's check out the rest of this. This is my actual segment, I guess. I don't know what the fuck happened. I guess we're covering Birdman as an actual segment because we are way too in here to not finish this now.
It would seem a little...
So, okay, back to what we were saying like an hour ago. Harmful Opinions made a video going over Birdman's response that we just watched to the Discord drama that we're not super read into, but I imagine this video will fill the blanks because we didn't watch the original video because I don't want to sit here for 5 hours and cover the Birdman. All right? You're all caught up. Now we're doing the rebuttal. This is the rebuke.
Sure, he'd go on to promote it in various videos, but especially at first, it was not very big. It would seem a little bit more than literally 10 within a day, but not massive.
My point...
About 160 members, it said. Okay, the Discord server is up and running. I will now be appointing moderators. If you are selected as a mod, you must read the moderator guidelines and abide by those rules. I'm currently looking for at least 10 moderators. Here is the Discord invite link.
Is at the point in which I created the server, I was a tiny creator with a tiny audience, but
yes, that's relative and depends on perspective, but
I have 36,000 subscribers and I get hella hate comments. Oh, wait.
Sure enough, fine, I'll grant you that.
We were somewhat close-knit, being a smaller community.
This seems true, and remember this, because this is actually quite bad for the Birdman.
Back then, I basically knew everyone in my server, as these were the hardcore fans I'd gained up to that point.
Again, yes, he certainly knew them. Some of them apparently pretty darn well.
These were people...
What?
I spoke to all the time on my channel, and
these are people that I hung with on the regular.
On Twitter, some of whom were my actual real-life friends.
Again, all right, fine, I believe him.
Needless.
That's ominous. Again, he speaks like a supervillain, and he acts like the protagonist. It's really weird.
To say these people were all adults.
And that's where I'm going to have to stop you, Birdman.
It's like he's like if they fucking cast Giancarlo Esposito as the protagonist of something, and he didn't change the way that he acts like he acts in every other piece of media. It just wouldn't work.
He then covers what Future Nightmares brought up, which was a pretty weak attack. It was Birdman mentioning a hentai site. In the presence of minors, in a server that acknowledges the presence of minors, well, he likely knew there were minors. Okay, there's more to it than that, but I'd like to show you what he put on screen. My server/content isn't even for minors. Even though that's the case, we have rules in place just in case. Wonderful. Acknowledges that minors can get in, it's not really for them, but you acknowledge they can get in, they might look at it, so you have rules in place to protect them. Cool. Well, not just you. Your mods protect them, yeah? One question, Birdman. How old were your mods?
Bro, they got Aiden Projects moderating this shit.
Or let me be more specific. How old was the very first person you appointed as a mod? Let's take a look at that. We can go back to the start of the server and
Hello, everyone. Sup, brethren.
see people
Dude, everything is so hateable. He's such a hateable guy.
starting to join.
Welcome to the nest. I am the Birdman.
Someone called Aluminum says hello everyone, and Birdman says, sup brethren. 9 minutes later, Birdman says to Aluminium, I know you wanted to be a mod, Ali, so I'm going to grant you that permission. And Aluminum says,
No, he said, I know you wanted to be a moderator, Ali, so I will grant you that permission. That's what he said, dude. You're not like, you have to voice act it like a fucking psychotic freak.
thanks Birdman. A couple minutes later, a user who goes by Howler's Moon asks how mods are being appointed, and Birdman explains that he is appointing people he spoke.
I'm appointing people that I know very well. Why do you want to be a moderator? Keep in mind, I don't know a lot of you by your Discord names. Tell me your Twitter or your YouTube.
Spoken to a lot. Like Birdman said, it was very tight-knit. These are people he knows very well. Back to my question. How old was this Ali fellow that Birdman knew very well, had spoken to a lot, and decided to appoint as a mod into his server that supposedly isn't meant for minors? Go ahead, take a guess. 3, 2, 1... 15. Just kidding. This message is from a year later. They were 14.
These were people I spoke to all the time on my channel and on Twitter, some of whom were my actual real-life friends. Needless to say, these people were all adults.
To be fair, some of them were adults. A few months later, the Birdman made a user who goes by Pericles a mod. Congratulations on becoming a moderator, Pericles.
Congratulations on entering the rank of moderator. The decision was made solely by me. I did not consult the other moderators. Please show him the same respect that you would show Jay, Catherine, or any other of my fucking moderators.
Pericles, the decision was made solely by me. I didn't consult with other mods. This Pericles fellow was 32 years old. Allow me to show you the interaction where I learned that. On September 14th, 2019...
Guys, it's my birthday!
Happy birthday.
Thanks! I'm finally turning 15! I can get my license permit!
Weasley, fuck.
Gonna dip for the night. Was fun to be on stream for a bit with you all. Celebrating my 21st soon and got myself my first what I see as nice watch. A Citizen Anna Digitemp. One of the reissues. Have a good night, y'all.
Enjoy! Enjoy, thank you.
Like, oh, hamburgers! I'm finally turning 15! I can get my learner's permit now!
Aluminum's 15th birthday.
Oh, I thought the server got raided while I was taking a shower!
He says, I thought the server got raided while I was taking a shower. Pericles responds, Ali is underage.
Oh god, wow, that's fucking weird, bro. It's a weird thing to say. Wow, listen. Oh, yo. Can we just...
Ali is underage. Ali is underage. So...
Wait, why is that the only line that Harmful Opinions voice acted? Harmful Opinions did 0 voice acting, and then he saw that one and he was just like... Someone said this is borderline comedy. Is it like almost comedy, or is it funny to exclusively people with borderline personality disorder? I will consult the Bo Blacks.
Ali is underage. Ali is underage. Ali is underage. So,
dude, why is that the... Sir, why was this the only thing you voice acted in the video?
So, how was that shower? Then lets everyone know he's 32 and shares a gif of the pedophile from...
Oh, Chris! Chris, why don't you come over, Chris?
Family Guy. Very funny joke. Chris! I'd suggest maybe not actually involving a 15-year-old on the internet next time, though. Anyway, point is, it was well known that there was a kid moderating the server, and we can see a mod who got relatively close to Birdman, the story I won't share today, directly acknowledging it. It wasn't exactly hidden, and Birdman said he knew the people there very, very well. So, to hammer this in and be crystal clear, just like to remind—
Dude, it's the Discord. The Discord, do not be a pedophile or make a joke where you are the pedophile challenge, alright? Most Discord users fail this one simple trick.
And you again that Aluminum, I think was the first person to speak aside from Birdman on the server, was made a mod within minutes of joining, was not modded simply because of his Patreon contribution, as it appears some people eventually were, because he didn't.
What is that?
Oh man, I wish I could donate to Birdman's Patreon. He really deserves it, but as a 14-year-old like me, I don't have a lot of money, but I turned 15 in 5 days.
Was not modded simply because of his Patreon contribution, as it appears some people eventually were, because he didn't pledge, was well known in that server to have been the age he was well
Thank you for the 10 gifted.
known to Birdman prior to the creation of that server, based on Birdman's statement in his recent video, and based on Birdman's statement in the server
I really like you.
Why?
at the time. And today, Birdman says,
Yeah, dude, why does this kid talk like a Fed? This kid is just like, hey, everyone, I just want everybody to know that I'm 15. Yeah, no, it's actually, I'm not 15. That's 5 days from now. Right now, I'm 14.
To say these people were all adults.
We know that you definitely know that's not true. Part of your
Dude, maybe they planted this person in his community 7 years ago to expose him today. That's the kind of shit that I could see Birdman saying. It's like, I think that you knew this kid, and I think that I don't think he's a kid at all. I think that you put him in my server.
Spence is emphasizing how well you knew everyone who joined early. And this is the first person.
Dude, this is a 7-year deep cover gay op to expose him.
I really like you.
They planted this fake miner, like a Gideon challenge inside of the Discord server.
And you made a mod based in part on having already talked to them.
How did you know the kid very well? That was also part of the deep cover trolling
About this before you even made the server. And something I must point out in case Birdman.
Dude, the critical drinker planted a child in his Discord server, and the child was the child was like forced to like gain his trust and rise the ranks of his server, only to be used as a pawn later.
Man tries to claim his memory of the start of the server is actually fuzzy.
4 days after I created my server, the chatters and I...
What he says here doesn't matter. What matters is what was on screen. That screen cap is not in the video accusing him of stuff.
Wait, he just found a new screenshot to show?
And it's from a few days after the start of the server. So you took that screen cap, right, Birdman? You went back and refreshed your memory, and then said what you said in the video. What's going on, big guy?
These were people I spoke to all the time on my channel and on Twitter, some of whom were my actual real-life friends. Needless to say, these people...
I bet those are all the same. I bet the people he talks to in his YouTube comment section are his real-life friends.
Were all adults.
Why did you tell this lie? That we know you double-checked is untrue? And why, when talking about this time period especially, did you put on screen that your server's not for minors, and not mention that a minor was moderating it? It's so weird because it could have just been dodged. You absolutely did not have to make any concrete claim about the presence of minors at all. You could have just focused on it being fine if there were. Instead, you went all in on, I knew these people, we were close-knit, I was very familiar, all of them were adults at the start. Like, you didn't even decide to say, you didn't
Nicholas
know.
DeOrio
Pisses me off.
about this last night, and after watching Nick's stream, I'm kind of
I think the charitability that I'm going to give is the Discord stuff. I don't think in all cases are as bad as like the Nux Taku situation. I think that a lot of YouTubers create Discord servers because everyone has like a Discord server, and overnight, if they don't use it often, it grows astronomically. In this case, it seems like it was doomed from the start, but people who make content intending to be viewed by adults aren't really thinking of safeguards for children that they're not really calculating into the equation. That being said, I'm not, that's not like a blind defense of him and everything that he does. It's personally why I didn't pick up the story initially to cover it. I was kind of waiting to see if it got juicy, and in this case, it like did. There is some funny shit in here, but I don't think that like I don't think that like having a server that wasn't moderated well 7 years ago should be like a permanent cancellation of your YouTube career. If something like this happens, just acknowledge it. Acknowledge that this is like a stupid thing that you did and you didn't take it seriously. It seems like Birdman has done the exact opposite, gone back and lied about it.
Off, and I'd love to hear an explanation. Like, especially considering we know you've gone back and looked and taken screenshots from the start of the server, your lies are outrageous. You say,
Nick, if a member is a minor, do they have access to your Discord? Anyone in my Discord server who's a minor is kicked, and if they return, they are permanently banned. Sergeant Smaggle is on the case.
say in this new video,
I created my...
The thing is, though, and my philosophy on this before is like, I don't have porn in my server. We don't have a room for weird freaks to jack off to NSFW pornography. This isn't a server that should house things that aren't appropriate for all ages. Though, it makes sense to remove people who aren't 18, especially knowing Discord. What I have learned through all of these videos, like the Nux Taku one to now with all the different servers from Otterly Noah to this, is that that's just not the case, because Discord people are like sick fucking degenerate sexual freaks, and even in spaces that are supposed to be adult occupied where kids can get in, that don't include sexual things, these guys will legitimately just be fucking deranged sexual weirdos, and there's literally nothing that you can do to avoid weird degenerate freaks entering your space, because statistically, they're in Hassan Piker's audience, they're in Ethan Klein's audience, they're in my chat right now. If you're watching, fuck you, bro. Even in spaces that aren't supposed to be sexual, weird freaks enter anyway.
Discord in December of 20...
So that's kind of been my like come to Jesus moment on like the Discord moderation, because yeah, unfortunately, you can only account for what you are putting out there, but it does become your problem if freaks enter your domain and make it unsafe for others.
2018. I didn't really know what it was. It was something people had been asking me to create for a while, and
your second post in this Discord after you opened it up was telling people that you already used Discord and had one for something else.
I didn't really know what it was.
What are you
That being said, I think my moderators do a good job. Shout out to you guys.
playing at, mate? Oh, and if there's anything else weird that you definitely know about, you should come clean about it now.
So that was the video that was made. Harmful Opinions did this. Please check out his channel. Click on the stuff that we didn't see. Can't wait for Anthony Gramuglia's response to this video. Anthony Gramuglia is also wrapped up in this. Like, the whole movie community is just out here to, like, lose. I don't know what their plan is on this one. So Harmful Opinions posted, the weird moderator was removed from the Birdman subreddit. Is that the kid? Wait, the Birdman subreddit. Okay, no, that's not relevant yet. We haven't gotten there. I'll update you all tomorrow, but quick thanks to the Birdman for his fascinating Reddit response. What? All right. So I guess this is a response to the Harmful Opinions video that the Birdman definitely had enough free time to post, I guess. My lie is that I said that one of my mods was underage. And in my video, I said that everyone was adults. I was clearly speaking in generalities. But fine, let's operate under the assumption that I misspoke. Brother, is there a level of charitability that I could give you right now that you would give to any person who disagrees with you? If the Critical Drinker said that he was surrounded by adults and one of his like moderators was a child, would you not immediately sink your teeth into that?
I just saw Keffel's tweet.
That's like,
DeOrio.
come
Keffels
on,
appreciated
bro.
the shout out.
This is like this guy looked to deep right field and then swung. And now he's like, I must have mispointed. I must have mispointed. This person makes the claim that I was aware this person was underage when I moderated them. I have a DM showing that mod literally asked me if I knew their age, which I didn't. What? This is something I didn't remember, as all of this happened literally 7 to 8 years ago, and if I did remember this, I would have put it in the video.
So, a big shout out to Nicholas
you had a
DeOrio.
Discord moderator, And keep in mind, I am not insinuating that you have done anything to this minor or groomed this minor or anything. We're operating with there's a minor that is moderated in your Discord server right now. That's
Nick,
where
would
we're
you
at.
consider opioids?
So the minor
No.
DMs you and goes,
Hey, I was just wondering, do you know how old I am?
and then you were like, no, I do not know how old you are. I will not elaborate. Like, what? That's such a weird question. No overage person would be like, do you know how old I am, sir? What is that? Yeah, this guy remembered that when Critical Drinker came to America 4 years ago, he made a tweet in the fucking, in Washington, D.C. He fucking has that shit locked and loaded. But on this one, no. Especially when he went back to, like, research it. They were modded because they were a regular contributor to the channel, which is part of how I chose mods in the beginning. People I regularly interacted with on my channel and or Twitter, or my real-life friends. I didn't/don't ask the former their age, their name, their location. Literally nothing personal, because I do not want to know that information. Sure, fine. But if they said, do you know how old I am? I feel like that's a fair assessment that they're probably not 18. A 19-year-old does not go, hey, you have any idea how old I am, sir? Especially, and again, maybe he missed all the messages where the person's like, hey, I'm a 15-year-old. Look at me. I'm 15. So this kid jumped in a server and he's like, I'm a 15-year-old. Almost. I'm turning 15 in 5 days. I'm 14 right now. And then he jumped into your DMs and went, hey, do you have any idea how old I am? And none of these were like red flags to you? Like, at no point could you concede any ground here that this is like a peculiar behavior for a random chatter. Yeah, that's kind of weird. But I don't, and still don't, care how old one of them is if I appointed them to mod status. Age is... I'm not reading that. That will be clipped out of context. Their behavior is what matters to me. Again, do I think that the Birdman is a pedophile? No. I have no evidence to support the claim, but he is. That would be wrong of me to say. Now, if he was debating allegations related to anything underage, and he chose this exact sentence, I think this is the worst possible formulation of words that any person can say in any situation. This is the worst sentence ever. This is some shit Lion Maker would say. Why would you say that? If they follow my rules and everything up on the up and up, we're good. Because I'm barely in my Discord. Which, fair. I'm barely in my Discord. I rely on my moderators to police everything. Fair. I have my moderators police my Discord server, including other moderators. When shit pops off, they let me know on Twitter. I step in, and then we handle things accordingly. I think the last thing that I moderated in my Discord server was somebody who they told me this guy fell asleep in general chat, and he was just in like a voice chat. Turns out the guy was trying to sit in there for 24 hours to get the clock over, and someone was trolling him. So I walked in and I tried to kick him out of the VC.
Nicholas, the goat.
But because I never moderate my Discord server, I thought the kick meant kick from voice chat. And instead, he was just sitting there, and I literally killed him. Like, I threw him entirely out of the server. And they're like, did you just kick fucking Blip Blop? And I'm like, what? I thought he was AFK. I didn't want anyone going in there and listening. Like, you just banned Blip Glop from the server. I'm like, no. That's not what I meant to do. And I literally have not done anything since. Wait, no, I did ban somebody, but that was it. I don't now I only ban people because I don't know how to use any of the other features of this fucking server, okay? I banned Blip Blop by accident. Yeah, I fucking gunned him down for being AFK, but he wasn't AFK. It was a mistake. Yeah. So where the fuck is this? Where were we? I rely on my moderators to police everything, including other moderators. When shit pops off, they let me know on Twitter. I step in, then we handle things accordingly. But anyone in my server will tell you, seeing me in my own server is like seeing Bigfoot. This means I'll occasionally miss some things, like fights, or even inappropriate material, racism, sexuality, but we do our best to clean it up. We can't control what people post 24/7, so this is particularly why I have mods from different parts of the world. So if one mod is asleep, the other will be awake. Obviously, we're not moderating 8-year-olds or some shit, but this is, again, another nothing burger coming from a piece of shit that I blocked on Twitter after some investigation, because I never think about the people I block, and I forget they ever existed. It's, of course, another anti-woke dipshit loser who regularly uses the hard ER N-word. Fuck him, and fuck his video. What? This guy's trying to expose me. I lied, but did you know that he has said the N-word? Hard R. And yeah, he literally talks about, like, Wargaming Dad and KinoFlex. This is just a total fucking lie. This guy's like a pathological liar. Good, I knew harmful opinions and Nightmare were lying. However, it's better to hear it from you, Birdman. Here's something that you should know about harmful opinions. I find it very ironic from him to try to cancel someone who tries to speak the truth, since many years ago the skeptic community tried to take down harmful opinions because he exposed them for using an app the skeptic community had been using, and he promoted it. They promoted it for free speech that had pedos. What? That wasn't the drama. The drama is that, like, it was a free speech application that, like, was potentially used by Google to create a censorship algorithm. That was why they did it. All these guys are like, wow, it's a non-woke application where you could talk about all of your fucking craziest fantasies.
Hey, Nicholas DeOrio.
Of, like, a fucking genetic utopia or something, and then all of a sudden, those guys just completely shut down the app and went back to Google, right? Wasn't that their thing? And the assumption was that they were training a censorship thing with it. It's a fun Tom video. You should go watch it. I wanted to make one back in the day. So the Birdman replied to Wargaming Dad and said, "Everyone pay attention at their attempt to remove context from my words." And to that I responded, "Are you mentally ill? Birdman, the entire the tweet is your entire statement. What the fuck are you talking about?" He literally posted I just read your entire statement. "Everyone pay attention at the attempt to remove context from my..." What? What is wrong with you? It's literally all that... This is out of context. Like, what's going on, man? What's happening? I assume Birdman has some sort of learning disability which prevented him from noticing that his full Reddit post was indeed included. Not sure why he'd claim context is removed when it's clearly presented. Maybe the stress of being dunked on by randoms is really getting to him. What was the plan here? I don't understand. This is just so... There was no reason that he needed to do this. This was not required of him. And yeah, the Birdman is, like, in the trenches right now. I mean, he posted the full post that you made. What was out of context? The tweet, smartass. The tweet's not even inaccurate. That was his defense for the underage moderator. Here's the correct answer, by the way, for the Birdman in the future. "I didn't know that." Well, there's nothing I can do now, but I will be and have been more careful in the future. That's all you have to say. That's literally it. That's all you have to say to sound like a human being in response. Somehow you have found the order of words that make you sound like a psychopath. Like, why would you do this? So you want harmful opinions to suddenly pivot into being a degenerate in real life who just slurs at people like Chud the Builder? That would be actual pathetic behavior, and calling him a coward for not... Wait. What? What has happened? Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. No, I do not plan to address nothing burger videos from clout-chasing anti-woke racists looking for a gotcha. You literally made a video, and no offense to you, KinoFlex, But for some reason, all of these guys keep going after sub 10K YouTubers and going on Twitter to like puff their chest out and say they do not respond to videos. I don't understand this. I don't get any of these maneuvers here. You either can do it or you can't. No half measures. You have a cheese and pimento sandwich or something. A pimento and bologna sandwich. I don't know, ham and pimento. I don't know what the fuck reference it is. But like, dude, no half measures. You're either not responding to people who you deem liars or grifters or something like that, whatever your mental justification is for it. But by doing the half measure, it shows that like, A, you're a bit scared for some reason. I don't know what that could be. It's not an indictment against what, or it's not like me confirming that it's true, but you're obviously scared. You obviously feel like you need to get ahead of something, but you also have a huge ego and need to pad your moral superiority. This is literally a recipe for disaster. This is like, you're on the edge right now of teetering off. Like, the more he does this, what he doesn't realize is the more crash outs he has, the more people are going to find out about it. Right now, it's Wargaming Dad and KinoFlex, which, power to them. I follow their Twitters. They've got funny shit all the time. I don't know them, never spoke to them in my life, but they post really funny shit about some of these guys, so it's a good follow for me. But now I'm covering it on stream, and, you know, a lot of people are probably seeing this Birdman guy is kind of a fucking bird brain. Beckett's been covering it. Like, this is how word gets around. Obviously, it attracted harmful opinions, and it just kind of goes up the ladder from there. The more crash outs that you have like this, the closer you are to getting like a full-scale army of Jeremy A. loggers. Not everything's going to be the quartering, and it's not going to happen that fast, but like,
Nicholas
this is how it
DeOrio
happens.
streamed about this last night, and after watching Nick's stream, I'm kind of fucking black-pilled on this shit.
This dono is just a number, just like the age of the Birdman's moderators and members of his Not For His Children Discord. He also pervaded his Reddit.
Guys, the N-word being on the screen is not going to get the entire stream taken down. You're getting a little... Dude, I had people messaging me because I didn't remove the F slur from a VOD, thinking that my channel was in jeopardy. It's like, bro, I've said it more than that. Come on. Like, what are we talking? Okay, well, maybe that was a bad scroll. That was an unfortunate scroll right there, but... I mean, I don't think I need to blur that even in the VOD. Dude, if you say the F slur in a video, your channel isn't automatically deleted, you know? Or if somebody else says the F slur even. Like, that's even less gonna happen. But it is possible you can get hit. It is probably a good thing to practice in removing, but your life isn't over if you don't remove it. Scrolling on Twitter is dangerous. Twitter in general is a dangerous game. So this is the final video that we're going to take a look at in today's Birdman segment before we jump into the Gideon.
In a Reddit post, YouTuber The Birdman has responded to my previous upload. He did not take the opportunity to open...
Well, it was the hard R multiple times, not the F slur. Well, what if I was a history teacher, right? Like, what if we were in a history setting and we were discussing slavery? And the N-word was on the screen multiple times. Yeah, man, but you're not a history teacher. What?
Open up about what he must know I've found.
I'm quoting the faithful sheriff from the previous segment.
And so we'll only be going over this very...
VOD watchers are like, what the fuck is wrong with you? It's like, no, you just didn't watch the faithful sheriff segment. It hasn't been tacked into any video that you've seen so far. I promise that will make sense later, okay? I promise.
Quickly.
You have to watch the third channel to get that joke.
Before moving on to that, he essentially decided to say that when he claimed that all the people who joined his server at the start were known to him, and they were all adults, he was speaking in...
Again, shout out to Harmful Opinions. He did the legwork on this one for sure.
...generalities, and he...
Oh my god, he's yelling at me.
He wasn't lying when he said they were all adults, because he always makes sure he doesn't know if they are or not. Alright man, I'm not even going to bother getting into that one. He does mention that the mod he appointed when they were 14... once asked him if he knew his age. I'd like to suggest if you got someone you put into a...
I don't want to do homework for a joke. You have to understand the best jokes are ones that you have to work for. If you don't get it, it's really awkward. That just makes it funnier, man, you know?
A mod position asking you, hey, do you know how old I am? Should probably be a little bit of an uh-oh moment. But it doesn't matter, because Birdman moves on to talk about his position on minors as mods in general. To the Birdman on Discord...
It's a horrible sounding sentence, Harmful.
Age is a number. Like, actually, for real, that's what he said. Age is a number. He doesn't care how old you are if you want to be a mod, so long as you do the job.
Dude, crack is just a drug.
Well, I feel there's something a little bit whack about having rules.
Meth is just a rock.
In place specifically to protect underage users that will be carefully monitored and enforced by underage mods. Is
This guy didn't read the rapes of Graph?
that not nuts? Am I going crazy? Why the hell would anyone say this ever? He also says, aside from policing content, he leaves it up to the mods to police the other mods, which will come up later, and that he's rarely in there, which is true from like 2023 onwards.
Bro, where do you even find the statistic for this? How do you even find this?
But what
Who the fuck put a graph to this, bro?
doesn't really
Did he do this himself? Is there a website for this, or did this guy actually just pull this shit?
about the time period we're talking about. Shout out to Jenny Matrix for the very nice Discord rip she took.
Oh my god, it's fucking Cope and See, the YouTube channel, doing this, bro. No way.
That allows analysis like this, and I've been told that she may be
Jenny is the one who works with Beckett, right?
able to do stuff like this for you for a price. So anyway, yeah.
The fucking British people can't be stopped, dude. The bongers have invaded again.
Age is a number. As long as they're mature enough, they're mod material. He ends by pointing out that I have dropped N-bombs on Twitter.
I recommend watching Nicholas DeOrio's latest video.
Thank you.
That's true, especially in 2015-2016. You want to know something I haven't done, though? I have never run cover for someone who currently moderates my Reddit and used to moderate my Discord when they got caught creeping on minors over the course of years. You have almost certainly never heard even the slightest whisper of this story, even if you're involved in Birdman's community, and there is a reason for that. The mod in question would ban and wipe people who noticed and called it out.
Okay, well, if it's actively being posted on the subreddit, sure.
2022, it was another mod on the
do we know this guy knows the history of individual mods?
Discord that noticed this happening and called him out. This mod couldn't ban him, and the Birdman himself ended up getting involved. He ended
I guess he does. I guess he does.
ended up intervening. And what was the...
So this is the mod that today was, like, suspiciously removed.
Nicholas
Thank
DeOrio.
you!
I actually think you're a pretty funny
I
guy.
appreciate you, chat.
He made any mention of this mod's behavior a perma-bannable offense that he promised to enforce himself personally. Well, was
Okay.
that after getting
Nicholas, the goat. Thank you for the $5.
rid of
my
this
man.
guy? No, he can be seen still posting 5 days afterwards. And I personally got in touch with him, and he said to me that Birdman had no problem with him. He never got in any trouble. He just had a lot going on in his life at that point, and he didn't need the stress of people saying things about him. So he dipped. This is what we're going to talk about today. The mod in question is Pericles 8th. In 2019, he was handpicked by the Birdman to become a
Congrats on becoming a moderator.
mod, and they were relatively close. Pericles has talked about DMing with the Birdman to update the Birdman about his cancer. The guy was apparently very sick, and Birdman felt for him.
Oh, boogie down.
That's lovely. The Birdman would worry about him when he wasn't active on Twitter, and was super glad to hear that his cancer ended up in remission. Awesome. Screw cancer, obviously. However, Pericles...
Well, hold on. What was Cancer wearing at the time?
was not just Le Wholesome Cancer Man. I've shown you one example of him as a man in his 30s.
Oh, so it's that guy. Oh, it's wrapped around. Harmful. This is cinema. Harmful. This is cinema.
Being a bit weird with someone he knew was 15 at the time. The underage mod, Aluminum. But from the start of 2019 to the end of 2020, he could be characterized as a sort of child-seeking missile. When he...
Dude, the average Discord moderator could be considered
to the end of 2020, he could be characterized as a sort of child-seeking missile.
You're right, he kind of did tell Harmful Harmful did tell him just tell the truth, bro. Oh, that's bad.
One he took special interest in was this person who now goes by Ori. Now, he at one point said he was a preteen, but at other points said he was older. And whenever ages are mentioned, it seems like this Pericles guy is just on it. Like, check this out from 2019. A handful of people, including Aluminum and Ori, talking about their ages. And Pericles drops by to make a drive-by comment. I see a lot of underage sex in this.
It's so much fun. Okay, dude. Alright. Yeah, I guess every Discord server has their uncle. Like, this is... Alright, bro.
Channel. It's not really clear what he means by this, and it's not explained. Maybe messages were deleted at some point. Let's jump back, though, and go to the start. Pericles' interest in Ori started a week or two before he was made a mod, and it seems fine, I guess, or maybe even good at first. 3rd of April 2019.
Then it quickly goes bad.
Ori, who then went by a different name, talks about suicidal feelings. Pericles invites him to talk privately, and Birdman offers to be about suicidal feelings.
I've got bipolar depression, so if you ever need to talk, just hit me up. We watch videos of Bird arguing with his future self.
Please invite him to talk privately, and Birdman offers to be his new family. Off the
Oh, bro. I'm not proud of this, bro. But if I got a fucking email or a fucking DM or something like that, I'm not getting wrapped up in any of that shit, bro. I'm sorry. Dude, I make myself hard to contact for a reason. I am not the person to DM if you're suicidal. You will not get a response from me. I might get shit for saying that, but that is not my job. That is not my role as the influencer.
Please invite him to talk privately.
I am not inviting you for a private conversation.
And Birdman offers to be
the last time I tried to help was when the Scrimzox guy was gonna fucking kill himself, and then obviously I mean, going back, I probably just wouldn't have said anything.
His new family. Off the back of that offer, Ori says that his dad beat him when he was 4 to 6
Fuck.
years old.
Dude, this is so much information I don't need to know about you.
Pericles asks his age and he says 15. Pericles asks if he still lives with his parents and he says no. So far, a little bit pride.
I don't want any personal relationship with a viewer that consists of your darkest fucking thoughts. I don't need to know any of that shit, bro.
But trying.
If you like the videos, I like you, man. Keep fucking doing your thing.
To give help or advice. Pericles emphasizes that he's in his 30s, he's been through a lot, things can get better. Great. A few days later, Ori talks about being depressed and says he's going to be off for a few days.
How does Moses make his coffee? He brews it. Why is that there? Dude, somehow Israel has returned.
Please asks him to get in touch and check in when he can, either here or in DMs.
No, but dude, honestly, Nick gets flashbacks of Boblax. All right, so obviously Boblax was having a bit of a moment.
The goat. Thank you for the $5.
And like, I don't have that relationship with anybody on Twitter or YouTube or in these communities. I don't have like a relationship where I'm gonna be your fucking therapist. So when Boblax started texting me a mile a minute, I just put my phone down and started working on something, and I figured he would just stop in a couple of minutes and I'd come back. Little did I know, when I got back, he was like all caps spazzing. So I was like, dude, I'm putting like the fucking lights on my refrigerator right now. I'm kind of busy. Like, what's going on? You know, like, that's a good example of it. Like, I am not here to kind of be your emotional support animal. I'm like a human being.
Over time, Pericles has made a mod.
What if I pay you $100,000? Probably not.
Is this really lolly?
But I did have to think about. There's probably a number. I don't know. Maybe on a good day. I don't know. Maybe.
And he and Ori become more and more familiar. Pericles starts engaging with Ori's content on YouTube. Doesn't appear.
I wouldn't say that Boblax used me as a therapist, but Boblax was obviously fucking.
Nicholas the Goat, thank you for the $5, my man.
Yeah, Boblax was obviously having a bit of a moment.
To be around anymore, I don't know what.
I don't want the burden. No, obviously not.
The touching you comment is maybe the Darkness song was in it. Fine, okay, but the timer's ticking. This 15-year-old who was originally offered private support and mentorship is getting closer and closer to 18.
Here's the reality. I can't do that with anybody. I have a fucking hard time responding to text messages from my friends and family. I'm not going to be up with you at 3 o'clock in the morning talking about your fucking feelings. That's just the God's honest truth of the matter. Like my own friends in real life or on the internet have to send me multiple messages for me to even respond to them. I am extremely terrible at this. So don't put your life in my hands. You'll die. You'll literally die before I send the message back. And it's not something that's personal. It's not any vendetta I have against you. It's not something that I even want. But don't put that on me, because I know I cannot deliver.
Boy Pericles was playing the long game, but he couldn't quite wait. He's been cultivating a bond over years and he wants his harvest. If we jump forward a year and some change, we can find Ori announcing his 17th birthday. We can see Pericles saying sup, and Ori says, "It's my birthday, boys. I'm 17. Pericles responds by saying, "I can't wait till next year."
It's not a normal thing to say. It's not a normal... That's not normal. Why? What the fuck is this, bro? Why?
Because then, when I say that you're sexy as fuck...
Oh! I didn't keep reading! I didn't keep reading! No! What the fuck? This guy's just like an occupational hazard. For even outside of the messages that he's sending, it's just, I don't know why you'd associate with this person if this is like a thing that's actively happening.
It won't be as weird. Back then, he would have been a couple years younger than I am now. I'm 34. I'm putting myself in those shoes. No, I don't think so, bro. Swooping in, helping this teenager. Oh, I know how the world is. It gets better. Let me teach.
And also the Discord thing adds like additional stereotype that makes it even grosser.
You, couple years
It's like, dude, imagine if a Minecraft YouTuber says this. I think that you'd have... I think thered be a bit of an internal bias there where you'd be a bit more aggressive.
Down the pipe? Can't wait till you're 18. No, I don't think so, bro. They're surprised to learn that he's not straight, and he explains that he's bisexual. Now, his activity on the server goes off a cliff for a really long time after this. Jump forward to February 2022, his activity spikes for 1 month. He posts over 1,000 messages. Now, there's other weird stuff, but what he was doing with Ori is what people pegged, and when he popped his head up again...
You knew what you were doing with that terminology, my friend.
And in 2022, he got hit with it. That's why I'm focusing on this one. And when it comes up, we get to witness an almighty crash out. Now, before the point I'm jumping into the crash out from, it seems like stuff's missing. Like stuff may have been deleted, may have been connected to bans. So we're gonna hop in from where it seems like there wasn't any disruption at all. Pericles, who went by Not a Sausage Sith at that time, poked
Is that like a dick joke?
someone for saying something about a minor. That user clapped back with a screen cap of some of Pericles' weird behavior with minors from the last time he was active in the server.
He's a minor, bro. You might want to reconsider that option. Oh my god, that's a nuclear... So he's like, maybe you shouldn't say that around a minor. And meanwhile, the comment right there is like, can't wait till next year. Yeah, you can't... Rarely Cold kind of stepped down and blasted him with that.
Bro, it's a joke. Cope says...
Now, again... This is obviously like a concerning message, but I'm gonna say this again for all the people who are listening. Many have been slain by this dragon. All right? If you are not a pedophile and you wish to make a pedophile joke, you could say the same thing about like Caleb Hammer potentially. If you are not a pedophile and you wish to make a pedophile joke, do not make yourself a pedophile in the joke and do not do it in text. And any message that you send like this will not be interpreted as a joke. Ever. Never. It is a... Dude, this is a terrible idea. You should never do this. If you're going to joke about pedophiles, do not make yourself the pedophile. Do not do it with an actual... Like, do not make a joke about pedophilia with an actual minor. You're a psychopath if you attempt this. You're, like, insane. You're a crazy person. And that's the most charitable thing to say to you. Or you're just dangerous.
Pericles. KB responds, you can't joke about that. Pericles says, I can joke about that. Cope. I'm mostly just going to be reading this, but I have to say I disagree. It is not merely a joke, it is flirting. Strange guy, wallahi, says KB. And
like, he could be absolutely telling the fucking truth here. Doesn't make the messages okay. He's sending it to an actual minor. But he could be telling the truth here about his intentions, and it's literally not going to go that way. Nobody's going to... Like, the majority will not take it in that way.
Please defends himself with the rules. You may be exposed to ideas or jokes that make you uncomfortable. Hey man, there's a disclaimer.
Dude, disclaimer, I might make you uncomfortable. I don't think that's how that was... I don't think that was the spirit of the rule when it was made. I don't think that's a good idea.
Disclaimer, any teens that come in here have signed up for me to be weird as hell with them. There's asking 15-year-olds about...
Yeah, that's not really in the spirit of the rule, sir.
Their showers make you uncomfortable, libtard. He then shares another part of the rules to suggest that no, everyone else is breaking the rules.
He broke the rules.
He says he crossed a line. I would agree, especially as a moderator. Pericles responds, it wasn't pedophilia, bro. KB says that's not a joke. Yeah, it was lighthearted.
Dude, you're crossing a line right now and calling me out on this, sir.
But, flirting often is.
He broke the rules.
No, you both are crossing a line right now, says Pericles. KB asks how. Pericles responds with a snippet of the rules, explaining that everyone must obey the mods. Read that one carefully, then ask me about a joke again. Read the rules. I said I can't wait till he's an adult. I said I can't wait till...
It sounds like Colossal is crazy reading through something like this, where he like breaks character and just starts laughing hysterically.
He's an adult. Adults aren't kids, adults aren't pedophilia. Cope, you are all breaking rule 4.
Oh my god, bro. You're actually breaking the fourth rule right now.
And mob
I'm gonna have to moderate you.
mentality and arguments. You are all breaking Rule 5.
Dude, mob mentality.
KB responds, I don't give a fuck, calling out a pedo.
Dude, everyone's calling you out on your behavior. This is mob mentality.
It's fine. Pericles says, saying I can't wait till you're an adult as a joke is not pedophilia. Cope. I'll give him a point. Technically, that's the wrong term, but bro was obviously waiting and watching.
Dude, this guy actually just hit him with the, he's not a pedophile, he's an ebophile.
To ramp things up with this person he first met as a more vulnerable, younger individual. It's an inappropriate joke, says KB. That's too far in the other direction. It's a guy in his 30s who mods this YouTuber's Discord, flirting with a 17-year-old. Is he a pedo? I don't know. Is he a creep? Hell yeah. KB says stop spamming the rules because everyone knows them. Pericles says so follow them already. KB says and a joke that is tied with something illegal. Pericles says it is not illegal to cuddle with adults.
Oh god, why? Why did this happen? Why is this? This is like a very public conversation. Why are they doing this?
And how to read.
Alright, let's jump ahead a little bit, because I kind of get where this is going.
Those people. Deleted user says he banned Rarely Cold, he's still here. KB says nah, but banned Harrison. And Mel, I think. Deleted asks he banned Harrison. KB says yep.
Oh god.
Joke. Pericles says, my attorneys will anxiously wait to hear about this, my guy. KB says, what rule did they break? A rule about arguments between users and a rule about mob mentality. You're not allowed to think I'm a creep, sorry, banned. KB says this is different. Pericles says catch up, read along. KB says they're calling you out on making an inappropriate joke. Deleted says,
so this is like back in 2022, and he just kept crashing out and crashing out. Bunch of rule breakers that got banned.
With it.
You broke the rules. You're next.
Says, me and a couple of others called that guy out for making inappropriate jokes about minors. He's 34. Not just about, 2, and it was absolutely flirtatious. And it wasn't exactly the first time. I'm logging all of this, says Pericles. Keep breaking those rules, buddy. Why are you talking to me? Lol. Deleted asks, have you been here for the last several hours? Pericles says, mob mentality.
Oh god, mob mentality, dude. Please stop. Mob mentality was like another word like slop, where people just threw it into every conversation for years. I think that term has kind of died recently, though, which is nice. Alright, if you want to watch the rest of the harmful opinion stuff, go check it out on his channel.
From this, I know that KB is 100% from the UK. Pericles drops in with more rules. You are violating number 4. You are violating the guidelines of being a moderator. Omni received a
Dude, you are violating the moderator rules.
24-hour ban. That's enough rule breaking from you today. Led.
If that's the game, guess who wants to play? Permaban him. So Birdman stepped in here. Does that imply that he read most of this?
Says all manner of pandemonium happened today. Jesus. Pericles says lol, and Birdman arrives to suggest permabanning guess who. Hep asks WTF happened, and it's after this that Birdman gives his final judgment. Let's say he had no idea before. He's now learned that he has a mod in a server that may not be geared towards, but allows minors, and allows them to openly be minors, and he now knows he has a mod who will say stuff like he's seen to them. He may not have recognized the attempt to build a bond over those years, but he knows about the weird sexual comment. What does he say? 4 minutes after his last
Alright, I've cleared up the issue here. Unbanned Mel and Harrison. The discussion regarding sausage joke is dead. Don't bring it up. Leave it alone. It's been handled. I will have anyone regurgitating this permaban, as in I will do it myself. Harmony por favor. Yeah, this is just not... That's just not satisfactory. I don't know. So now he's banned this guy. Like now, after the Harmful Opinions video, he's gone ahead and banned this guy. I just don't understand that at all.
Until he claims he just decided not to use it anymore. Perhaps he's lying. I'd love to know if he was banned. I see he's not a mod in the Discord anymore, but he claims you had no problem with him at all. And I'm going to make a suggestion. I know Birdman said today that age is just a number. I'm going to suggest that this server cannot be run by kids. You should not be making a public post on your subreddit, which is moderated by the mod.
That's the thing is, like, if they like, oh, do you have a kid moderating your fucking subreddit? You'd be like, oh. I'm gonna have to unmoderate that person. No, I'm sorry, I didn't know. Not, well, I'm not interested in their age per se. I'm interested in their ability to moderate. It's just like, that's not a normal human being reaction to something like that. It doesn't have to be a cancelable offense to have a moderator that's a minor that you didn't know about. But the reaction is just so bizarre.
I was just talking about.
Yeah, just ban the kid and get it over with.
Like, bro, you need to not be...
Child labor? Dude, I gotta tell you, The commentary community was built on child labor. The majority of the video essay channels from 2015 to 2018 used fucking people who didn't have PayPals because they weren't old enough to edit. They weren't old enough to have bank accounts. Child labor ruled the commentary community before I even got here.
Making public...
And literally, that's going to be a huge video. Some year, somebody's going to go back and find out that, like, all these YouTubers were, like, fucking child actor editors or whatever.
Posts about.
Yeah, the lightly paid child labor that built the foundation that we stand on. It's literally the, it's literally the blood diamonds of commentary.
How people can come mod for you if they're a young teen. I don't think I'm being too crazy here. The medium-sized YouTubers Discord, by the children, for the children. Nah, I don't think so. And I would also suggest that, given how things have gone historically in there, and given that you believe it's a good idea to have kid mods, I'd recommend a ban on site policy for minors in general. Make it a no minor server. If the guy at the top...
And that means you're okay with a kid seeing everything that could possibly be posted in your Discord without moderation? Well, no, not necessarily. If you don't know that there's a minor as your moderator, no, that wouldn't be that. But if you're told there's a minor in your Discord server and you're okay with it, then yes, you are then saying that they're okay to see anything that would be moderated. The thing that makes that irrelevant to this story is presumably that kid from 2018 is very obviously an adult now. Even if that kid is still a moderator to this day, I mean, it doesn't matter. The minor is an adult. It's obviously like it's a grown person by the point of this video. So you wouldn't go back and retroactively ban them for that. That would be where the apology would come in, because you can't rectify a situation now. That time has passed.
Top is you. Maybe just get rid
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Okay, gotcha.
of them. It's a heavy burden, and I don't think you can shoulder it. Like, an enclosed, semi-private community is even harder to deal with than an open platform that allows kids. Much more intimate, much different dynamics. Like, even from a laziness perspective.
But they knew back then, didn't they? I don't think there's evidence to... well, they should have known, but I don't think there's definitive evidence to show that they knew for a matter of fact. Like, the kid is just blasting their age to the entire Discord server. And I think from Harmful's messages, at around that time, you can clearly see right here that Birdman was active. So if you want to perceive it that he did know and he's lying now, Birdman seems to be an actual liar. So I will not defend him on this. Like, he seems like a pathological liar who says whatever's convenient at any given moment and will not plead an inch. So maybe he did know. Maybe he did know, and this is just his defense now because it sounds bad. That is possible as well. Or he didn't know, but I couldn't definitively prove it. And if you were asking me to make a statement of fact, I wouldn't want to open myself up to legal liability. Not that I think I'd ever get sued over something like this, but if I'm not confident enough to say it without getting sued, I'm not going to claim it in the video.
Why do it to yourself? Seriously, what you reckon? No? You need them? You need them to mod for you? Alright guys, take it easy.
Yeah, pretty good video. If you want to go back and look through all that, obviously it's all here. He's got a Rumble, Kick, Odyssey. Seems a bit counterproductive, but I hate those platforms. So the moderator is the weakest link. Sounds like an interesting system to create. The Birdman does not concern himself with the age of his Discord kittens. You are not allowed to think of a creep ban. That's not breaking Discord mod allegations. That was actually a general statement from me to the viewer, and it will be enforced. Follow the rules. Yeah, shout out to Harmful. If there's anything you haven't seen on Harmful's channel, the Skitty Bitty thing is really popular. It wasn't really my thing, but a lot of people like it. Pretty solid lineup of videos on that, if you want to check it out. Anthony Gramuglia's problem video is a video that I probably ought to watch at some point. He's in a beef right now with Gramuglia. That probably started around the Otterly Noah time. Chiba Reviews stuff on here. Leaflet Saga we covered on the channel. Tectone videos we've seen on the channel. A lot of stuff over here that you can check out from Harmful. He seems pretty good. I mean, I have like legacy, like prior to knowing him, admiration for Harmful Opinions due to his conduct in the skeptic community. Like, obviously that thing that they were mentioning before, with that candid application, he was kind of the only one, not the only one, but the main player, and he almost got blackballed over it, telling everybody they're promoting like a scam application that is like against their viewpoint for money. And like during that time when all those sponsorships were going out, the explicit demands of the letters that the influencers were peddling were against the positions that they shared. So Harmful, instead of taking a bag and just promoting the product like everybody else, turned around and said it was like bullshit and he shouldn't support it. And all of his peers and friends tried to fuck him over about it. It's very interesting. I would actually check out the Tom video on that one. So Harmful, despite any political disagreement or whatever you may have with him, I would say that he was at least at that point a stand-up guy, and he hasn't given me any reason to believe he's not now. So yeah, he stood his ground on Candid, 100%, 100%. The Candid, it's called Candid. It's on the Turkey Tom channel.